Hello Wargamers! Luka here from MiniWarGaming is joined by Kenny, and we are going to be doing something special today. We took this opportunity to play the two new codexes against one another. It's going to be Grey Knights up against 1,000 Suns at a 2,000 point level Strike Force game. Sit back, relax, and watch the fireworks go as they shoot psychic powers across the table at one another. And in the MiniWarGaming vaults, Kenny and myself go over our first impressions of the Grey Knights and Thousand Suns Codex. There'll be two separate videos for that. We're gonna start with the Grey Knight one, then jump to the Thousand Sun one. If you wanna check this out, click on the link down below and get yourself a 7-day free trial to the vault, where, well, you can hear what we think about it after we've read through it just a little bit and played only like a couple games. So not like veterans with it or anything, but we have some good insight we'd like to imagine with these two codexes.
We play and call it work. MiniWarGaming's Warhammer 40k Battle Report.
Let's take a look at this Grey Knight list right here. This is the second time playing them. You're gonna see the first time I play Grey Knights later in the week if all things go according to plan here. This is just shy of 2,000 points. I could have upgraded one of the Rhinos to have an extra bolter, storm bolter. But neither of them even have a storm bolter on them. So like I wouldn't even be able to tell which one has it. You know what? We'll say the shield one has an extra storm bolter. Probably won't matter, but you never know. So we're at 2,000 points because extra storm bolter on the Rhino over there. Now what we have going on here is I had a hard time choosing a Brotherhood. I didn't know which one I wanted to go with this build. I don't think it really mattered. I went with the Rapiers just because I liked the Psychic Power, the Symphonic Strike, where they get extra attacks. And if I'm in the right tide, I could do that multiple times. I don't see myself going in that tide though, so I mean, we'll see. I went with a typical MSU build, which a lot of people are talking about online. I was able to do a little bit more research before playing this game. And the previous game I played, I didn't do the Honored Brethren rule correctly. I had played Paladins as if they got the Brotherhood trait, so as long as you watch this one first and you go watch the other one later on in the week, you're like, oh, Luka mentioned you forgot that one. It impacted the game a little bit, but not too much, so hopefully, you forgive me for that one when you go watch that game. But it should be good for this one. I wanted to go lots of strike squads and some Terminators. I've gotten even more strike squads if I was going to go all 6 strike squads, but I figured I'd throw in some Terminators to give a little bit of variety in the build. And they're not bad. Terminators are not bad either. So I'm not too sure which one is a little bit better, but it's like looking at a strike squad, like it's crazy. I'm gonna go on like a little tangent here, but I do a little bit more in the review that Kenny and I do go along with this. But 22 points a model for like an amazing melee weapon, a storm bolter. It's a psyker. They move 6 inches. They have a lot of attacks. It is just so efficient. It's got probably one of the better troops out there in the game right now, I think. And it's a steal too at 22 points. But this is Grey Knights. This is a battalion, and it is led by Yo Caldor Drago. And I'm bringing him just because he's 180 points. He's not overly expensive. Kind of hits like a truck. Got a lot of good psychic powers. He's an honor. He doesn't get the rapier benefit. He's the only one here who won't get it. So I don't have to worry about that regarding him. He's kind of a lone agent too in a lot of cases. He can just go off on his own and just attempt to succeed, I suppose, as long as he doesn't get too ambitious. There is Magnus on his side of the table, so I got to be very mindful of that and not be crazy with Drago. So I might be... We'll see how it goes. I might be a little more tame with him in this game. He's a Warlord. He has his Demon Slayer Warlord trait, I believe it's called. Extra attacks when he charges, all that good stuff. In addition to when he's fighting demons, they don't get invulnerable saves against the Titan Sword, so he'll be a great fighter. He'll be a great combatant against Magnus if he ever gets stuck into that position, but I mean, we'll see. And then beside him, we're going to have a Brother Librarian and a Brother Captain. I know that's the Captain Stern model, but I just figured I'd use him as a Brother Captain. He will have his sword and Mastercrafted Combi Bolt or Storm Bolter. We got the Brother Librarian on the left. On the Brother Librarian, we gave them the Relic, the Cantu Vambraces, or the Vantu Vambraces. They make it so he ignores mortal wounds on a 4+ and reduces the damage he takes by 1. It's not a bad relic. I just figured I'd have a little value in this Librarian. I'd like to keep him around. He is going to have Warp Shaping. And he is going to also know Gate of Infinity for our boy in red. Not really red, he's got some red on Caldor Drago. He is going to have Gate of Infinity, Empiric Amplification, and Vortex of Doom for for his 3 Dominus discipline powers. Now, I know the Librarian can take from the Sanctic discipline, and I was debating on taking the... I can't remember what it's called, but it does mortal wounds to 3 mortal wounds to the nearest enemy within 9. But I really wanted something with warp shaping, and I know I could have done on the Brother Captain, but the Brother Captain is going to be hanging out with the Purgation Squad, so I want him to have Empiric Amplification if anything gets a little too close to him. Other than that, though, he'll be rocking around smiting. Empiric Amplification, if you're not familiar, is choose an enemy within, I believe, 12, and any Psi weapons and Nemesis weapons get an extra damage when they go to target them. So, 3 damage on the Psi cannons, or all Nemesis weapons are 3 damage as well. Can be quite devastating if it goes off, so I wanted to double up on that one, absolutely. And I also spent 1 command point on a Requisition Stratagem on the Brother Captain there to give him the Warlord trait Unyielding Anvil, which makes him objective secured, any characters nearby him objective secured, and any Grey Knight core units nearby him objective secured as well. Like I said, he'll be with the Purgation Squad, mostly hanging out, trying to make them a little bit more useful. And I went with a couple of upgrades with Visions of the Prognosticars. And that will be little character upgrades. Named characters can't take them, but the Brother Librarian and the Brother Captain here are going to have... I believe with the Brother Librarian, I went with Omen of Incursion, which is an Auspex scan that doesn't use a stratagem, which I found unique because armies like the Genestealer cults can't use their plan generations in the making to counteract it, and that's a cool interaction there. So what that will be is an Auspex scan throughout the game, once per game, if that comes up. And then on the Brother Captain, I went with Augury of Aggression. That is, he gets a character, he picks himself a character or a unit nearby him, and if they go to Overwatch, they Overwatch on a 4+ instead of 6+. That one, not too... I wanted to try it out, see if it's worth the points or not. Maybe not. You kind of lose in a weird way. Not in a weird way. I lose a extra strike squad member here or there, but with the humble collection of Grey Knights we have, I didn't really have the points to spare in that regard. So I felt like that upgrade might be worth on him. And then the rest of the army is, well, pretty basic. I have 6 troop choices. I have 2 units of Terminators over here. And they are equipped with everything you've seen. It's exactly what you see is what you get, except we have a stand-in Paladin acting as an extra Demon Hammer. The war gear is just because the points were weird, and I wanted to get to 2,000, obviously. So we have a squad of 5 with 2 Demon Hammers and 3 Halberds with the side cannon. And then we have the Demon Hammer being on the Justicar. And then we have a squad here with 3 Nemesis Force Swords, a Nemesis Halberd with the side cannon, and then a Demon Hammer on the Justicar. The rest of our troops will be 4 strike squads. They will be riding in Rhinos, and again, the one with the shield, I guess, will have 2 Stormbolters. And if I play it incorrectly, the other one will have 2 Stormbolters. So, like, in one way or another, one of them is going to have 2 Stormbolters. I'll try and remember to play it as the shield one, in case some weird amount of time passes before this and the game starting. 2 strike squads in each one. We have 2 Demon Hammers in this unit, and 3 swords. We'll have a Demon Hammer side cannon and 3 swords. And 3 swords, Demon Hammer side cannon, 3 swords, Demon Hammer side cannon. I would have liked to do a side cannon over here. I just didn't have the model. We ran out. I used all the side cannons in the Purgation squads. And I had an extra 10 points, so I figured another Demon Hammer. That Demon Hammer, why not? Just, they're Thunder Hammers. That's pretty much it. They're just pretty good. And then 2 Purgation squads in the back with the Justicars with 4 swords and 4 side cannons in each squad. And that's it. That's my build. Oh, for Psychic Powers, I discussed it a little bit in the review. Well, I guess I'll probably discuss it a lot. I'm recording this first. But each squad must take certain powers. So they all have access to Symphonic Strike from the Rapier, Psychic Brotherhood. But like all the strike squads have to take Hammer Hand. The Terminators must take Hammer Hand. I didn't talk about them. The Interceptors. They have to take a power, which is hard to pronounce, I believe, and it's odd, but it essentially lets them shoot in the psychic phase and then move, but they're not able to do anything else for the rest of that turn. So they're able to pop out, shoot their guns, use the psychic power, shoot their guns, and then move into a safe position again. They could do things like that, but I mean, they might be. It all depends. They do have a side cannon in there, and we have 4 with Stormbolters and swords, and then the Justicar with a Demon Hammer and Stormbolter, again, all because of points. Went with a 6-man squad because of the points on that. I don't know, I don't like it because of blast and everything. I would have rather had 2 squads of 5. I only have enough models for 6. As you can see, I don't know, I could probably proxy strike squad guys if I really wanted to, because all these guys, the only difference here is they have the weird little sticks on their power packs. They have 4 sticks that protrude from their power packs, and heck, even a couple of them are broken in the back there, just because I haven't seen them get play in a long time. And then the purgation squads must take astral aim, but they can all cast smite, right? And that's where a lot of the power comes in too. But that's enough rambling about Grey Knights. Let's go take a look at the Thousand Suns, because Kenny's got a cool list for today.
All right, I'm gonna blow through this real fast. Don't need to spend 10 hours on every model. This is a Cult of Knowledge detachment for my battalion, and I have Magnus in his Supreme Command detachment, so I don't lose any command points. So for HQs, I brought an Exalted Sorcerer, who is a Dilettante, which gives him an extra relic.
Which one of these is the Exalted Sorcerer? They're both Exalted Sorcerers.
Those are both Exalted Sorcerers. Tall boys are Exalted Sorcerers. The one low to the ground is the stand-in for the Infernal Master.
It'll work.
It'll work, for sure. So he's a Dilettante, which gives him 2 relics. I took Iglygen's Orrery and the Athenian Scrolls, which are vastly different from what they used to be. I'll tell you what they do when we get to the point where they're usable. He has Doombolt and Baleful Devotion for his psychic powers, and just default War Gear. The other Exalted Sorcerer was upgraded to be a member of the Rahadi, which allows him to manifest an additional power. And then he has Glamour of Tzeentch and Weaver of Fates as his psychic powers, default War Gear. Now the Infernal Master, very important character, I wanted to show him off. He has a Force Staff and a Bolt Pistol, in case anyone was wondering what an Infernal Master gets.
Yeah, he's like their equivalent of a Dark Apostle.
He is, yes, he's a chaplain with a psychic power. I gave him, for 1 command point, the Seeker After Shadows Warlord trait, which will just give me an extra Cabal point every turn. And he has a psychic power Presage, which is just Prescience. And he knows Bladed Maelstrom and Malefic Maelstrom for his prayers. 1 prayer is just +1 strength to range weapons for his squad. The other one is -2 to advance and charge rolls for one of your squads within 30 inches. Whew. All right, now we get to the bulk of things. I have 3 squads of Zangors. 2 10-mans, 1 14-man. No upgrades.
Just points. Yeah, so you got 14 because of points. I get it.
Just OBSEC and body. That's all they are.
Nice.
Then we have beautiful Rubric Marines. Each squad, there's 2 identical squads, have been upgraded with the Icon of Flame, which again, just 1 Cabal point every turn each. And then they got their Inferno Bolters, default War Gear on everything. Squad number 1, which would be the squad on the right. Man's raising his staff a little bit more than the other guy. They have Swelled by the Warp, which is a Hereticus discipline power I can't remember the name of. It's +2 strength, +1 attack.
It's the dark power one. I can't remember. Yeah. You choose a model +2 attacks and like 1 more strength.
Yeah. He'll probably use it on himself, if we're being honest. And the other one has Empiric Guidance. That's +6 inch range to rapid fire and heavy weapons for a squad with an 18.
That's cool. All right.
It is cool. I like that one a lot. And we did discover some things you can do with that power to make it even better, but I'm not doing that, so.
All right. And then we have a couple Terminator squads.
Oh, we have a couple identical Terminator squads, both with Hellfire Missile Rack upgrade and Soul Reaper autocannon upgrade. 1 squad, the squad with the man with the blue staff, I upgraded him to have a relic. He has Incandium, which basically gives him a heavy flamer from his staff, so he gets to fire 2 weapons.
Ooh.
I'm thinking ahead here. And the squad with Incandium has the power Dark Blessing. I can't remember exactly what it does.
But you took it anyway.
I took it. It was important. I'll remember why I gave it to that squad specifically later.
All right. They have a very important psychic power. We'll figure it out later.
The second squad has Twist of Fate. Twist of Fate is legally distinct Death Hex. That's what it's called.
Okay.
I don't need to worry about the old names anymore. We're done with them. Forget those names.
They pretty much have a lot of the Dark Reticus powers renamed, though.
They have
same
all
effect.
6 of them.
Yeah.
Just renamed.
And then we have 2 Helldrakes.
We have 2 Helldrakes with Bale Flamers, and Magnus the Red, who is my Warlord by design.
Yeah, he must be the Warlord.
He must be your Warlord.
He's got 3 different Warlord traits from the Thousand Suns book. He knows all 18 psychic powers that are available in the 2 lores. Anything else about him?
He's immune to perils of the warp. His smite does 3d3 damage. He's living the dream.
Yeah, we're curious to see how well he's going to perform in this game. I guess it all depends on how he's played. He's 450 points. He's cheaper than Mortarion. Mortarion has like a lot more obvious effect, like on the table. He has a lot more imposing presence. But Magnus has a lot more finesse when it comes to the psychic powers. So I'm curious to see. I don't know any of the Thousand Sun psychic powers, so I'll be of zero help in that regard. And it's going to be 100% up to Kenny.
Don't worry, I got you, 100%. I'll even go figure out what Dark Blessing does.
Absolutely. All right, let's go take a look at the table and figure out this.
There's the Zangor Shaman.
Oh, yes, we forgot about the little guy.
He has Kako Demonic Curse. It's -1 strength for a unit's range weapons within 18 inches.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
I like it. All right, he's a little 70-point psyker, too. That guy can throw a smite for sure.
He's just hanging out.
Yeah, he gives his Zangors +1 to hit. They hit on 3s now.
Ooh. Oh, yeah, Zangors got nerfed, sorry.
Well, they also went down to points.
Yeah, that's true. They're 7 points now, but they got -1 weapon skill.
They may have been 7. I'm curious what they were before.
Oh, they lost Relic Hunters, too.
That's right, yeah. Oh, well. Anyways, let's go take a look at the table and the mission.
Today's mission is Grand Tournament Strike Force Overrun. The deployment map includes 6 objective markers, with player deployment zones running the long table edges. 2 of the objectives are placed in the player deployment zones, each 16 inches from the center of the battlefield. The other 4 objectives run 16 inches horizontally from the center of the battlefield and 20 inches away from each other. The primary objective in this mission is Domination, which is progressive. It states, at the end of each player's command phase, the player whose turn it is scores 5 victory points for each of the following conditions they satisfy, for a maximum of 15 victory points. They control 2 or more objective markers. They control 3 or more objective markers. They control more objective markers than their opponent controls. This primary objective cannot be scored in the first battle round. The secondary objective in this mission is Overrun, which is progressive. It states, score a number of victory points at the end of your command phase if you control 1 or more of the objective markers that are within your opponent's territory, as shown in the following table. 1 objective controlled is 2 victory points. 2 objectives controlled, 3 victory points. And 3 objectives controlled are 5 victory points.
Right here, we have the battlefield. It's a table war mat. We got MiniWarGaming that provided the objective mats here. The way these work is if your models are just on the mat, you're going to be within range of the objective. Easy as that. Don't need to worry about it. You can just measure to that. Very clean. And I know it takes away from the environment maybe a little bit, unless you can get ones that match the mat. These ones are pretty close to the mat, so one with these ones here. But they make Eternal War missions so easy to resolve and enhances play by quite a bit, or speed of play by quite a bit, and less arguing. We have the old Citadel Wildwoods that are going to provide some dense cover and difficult ground for us to be moving through. We have greenleaf terrain that made these buildings that will be dense cover, not dense, obscuring cover, so places for us to hide behind and places for our infantry to bust through. And then we get a couple random void shield generators from Games Workshop as well. Citadel kits, if you want to get your hands on them. They're just giving the table some life in 40k to make it evident that it is at least from 40k. And like I said, the match from Table War. I want to remind our Silver Vault members though that there are discount codes to well over 40 companies that provide terrain, model supplies, models themselves as well. Table War as an example. A Fat Mat is in the discount code Vault section. If you're a Vault member, you just go to the Vault section on the website, check that out, click on the link down, or you can click on the link in the description below, or go to miniwargaming.com/silver discount and you'll be redirected to where you want to go to check all that stuff out. You don't need to be a Silver Vault member to see what's available either. You can just go as any Vault member and check that out. Now, Kenny and I are going to go ahead and pick our secondaries. We're going to roll for attacker defender. We're going to deploy our forces, and then we're going to show you what that looks like. And we're going to start rolling some dice and playing this game. And we're done deploying. It was actually kind of difficult. I was struggling a wee bit here. That's the double combi bolter, storm bolter, rhino. There we go. Sure is. I didn't realize I put it over there. I just threw it down. Like, that's the one right there. That's the one I was talking about. Inside of there, we have 2 strike squads. The non-double demon hammer one, so just the regular loadout ones. We have Purgation Squad with Librarian, who knows, well, I already told the powers. We have the Interceptors with our brother captain. And then we have Kealdor Drago over there with the double demon hammer and another strike squad in that rhino, and then the Purgation Squad behind the rocks there. And that's it for my deployment in reserve. I got my 2 units of Terminators ready to pounce at a moment's notice. And then across, we've got
Oh, you want me to go?
Yeah.
I got both my Terminators in reserve. I usually don't do that, but I feel good about it. Heck Drake, 10 Zangors,
Nice.
14 Zangors. Shaman, Exalted Sorcerer number 2. Rubric Marine Squad number 1. Magnus, Exalted Sorcerer. Oh no, that's the Infernal Master. See, now I'm going to get them.
Infernal Master's in the middle.
Exalted Sorcerer number 2, Purple Staff. Exalted Sorcerer number 1, Green Staff. 10 Zangors, Rubric Marine Squad number 2.
And Helldrake.
Helldrake number 2.
Absolutely. Okay, so we're all deployed. Before we roll off, we have our mission secondaries that we've picked before all this stuff. So I was going to go with Teleport Assault, which is the typical Grey Knight one I think most people will go for. But I see a unique opportunity to maybe get points with Purge the Demon. And I'm also looking at Kenny's list here. The Rubric Marines are very durable against Stormbolter, Mass Stormbolter fire. So I can't reliably teleport a unit in or Gate of Infinity unit in and then shoot something dead. Like, Zangor is a little bit more likely, but like if in a perfect world, there's only 3 units of Zangor, so I can only get 9 points for that. So what I'm going to go with is Purge the Demon, which is unique to Grey Knights as well. And that is 3 points for a Demon Vehicle and 5 points for a Demon Primarch. So I could potentially get 11 points out of that, as opposed to the probably 9. I know I could Gate of Infinity or Teleport Strike and then charge and get a kill, but I don't want to rely on 9-inch charges for that. So I'm going to try and go with Purge the Demon, plus I want to kill Magnus, so kind of fun in that regard. If it doesn't work out, whatever. It's not like we're not at a tournament, so I just wanted to try out a more fun one, but I am going to try and accomplish it. I went with Engage on all fronts. A couple Rhinos should help with that in some regard. And lastly, I went with Assassinate, just because Kenny's got a bunch of characters. He's got 4 basic characters and the 5th in Magnus. So I get double points if I kill Magnus. In fact, if I kill Magnus, he's worth 4 points because he's the Warlord, plus an extra 5. So if Magnus dies, I get 9 victory points. So we're just kind of going heavy in on that. And if he doesn't die, well, Drago tried. Drago tried, and that's all that matters. Now, what about you, my man?
I got the sheet here. Psychic Interrogation.
Oh, smart, nice.
Yeah. Engage on all fronts. And the Thousand Suns unique one, Sorceress Prowess,
Yes.
which I score by killing other Psychers in the Psychic phase.
Yes, so you get, it's like 3 victory points.
It's 5 for a character, 3 for any unit.
Yeah, you're probably going to get, that's like almost guaranteed 15 points.
Yeah, that's why I took it.
Yeah, that's
now, we are presented with a unique opportunity, you and I. Would you like to spend a command point? No? We can each spend a command point to swap out one of our objectives after we've seen each other's objectives.
Yeah.
I also think I chose right, so.
I was surprised we went with the Psychic Action one.
I'm a brave man.
Yeah.
I believe in myself.
Yeah.
Also, you can't stop me on the first turn.
Well, you have to be within denial range for me to be able to do it.
Oh yeah, it is 24 inches.
Yeah.
I believe in myself.
There we go, yeah. So it's one of those, like, I was thinking about going for Psychic Action ones too, but I was too afraid of, like, well, first of all, Magnus would stop at 100%. He has +2 to...
He has +2 to deny, yeah.
To deny the witch, so I didn't want to bother going with that. But I mean, I can see that you get bonuses to yours, and I get bonuses to denying, so it's pretty much a straight dice roll off with you at a +1. Well, I have to beat you by 1 because of the normal rules of how it works. So it's not a bad option for you. It's worse for me. That's why I didn't take it. So it's not the worst for you.
It's like 7% worse for you.
Yeah. The Tide I'm going to be going in because you don't have, like, you do have shooting obviously, but the scariest shooting is the Helldrakes, and well, the Rubric Marines too, but they're not going to be overwhelming right away. The Tide of Shadow is not super important, I don't think. I'm going to go with Tide of Convergence. Extra range on my side weapons, so they're 30-inch range. And if I get in melee and I attack with Nemesis weapons, which obviously everything has, I do mortal wounds in addition to their normal damage on an unmodified wound roll of 6. That one's not as important. It's the extra range on the side weapons that I care about. Though I hope not taking Tide of Shadows doesn't bite me in the butt. We'll see. We'll see. Well, heck, it's roll-off time now, folks. Winner of this roll-off must go first. 2, 3, Thousand Suns.
Must go first.
There we go. I wanted to go second, I think. I was okay with either one, but I think I wanted to go second. I don't know. We'll see. Turn 1,000 Suns regardless. This is where we stand for command points. I'm down 1 because I spent it on the extra Warlord trait. And, well, Kenny spent a couple as well.
Warlord trait and relic.
Warlord trait and relic. But Kenny's going to go up to 11. The command phase, my man. What's the plan?
Magnus is going to give himself re-rolling all hits.
Yep, that's the... Well, that's his chapter master equivalent rule. Drago has the exact same one.
Yeah, his beautiful Primarch rule.
Yeah,
Magnus or Mortarion has the same one, I think.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lord of the Death Guard, Lord of the Thousand Suns kind of stuff. Yeah.
So, as long as I'm touching terrain, I can see through it, and you can see through it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to use my Iglygan's Orrery on that squad.
All right. The Inceptors. Boop. What does this do?
So as long as anything within 6 inches of him is attacking that squad, specifically, they ignore all hit, wound, damage, ballistic skill, and weapon skill modifiers.
You just get to, just pretty much just roll dice at them and do some damage to them.
Yeah,
No,
I use
no
my
fancy
weapons
rules.
profile,
Yeah, I get no fancy rules too. Like, so that, like, as an example, the dense train wouldn't work.
but I can
I suppose that's it for your command phase. When do you get cabal points?
second phase.
Ah, cool. There, it makes sense. That checks out. Now, actual movement. What are we doing? I assume the Helldrakes are staying in the sky because they're flyers now.
Yes, and you have nothing worth, or I'm not willing to risk their lives charging you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair. All right, that first Helldrake is going to fly over here to get in the stable quarter for engage on all fronts. Boop. All right, let's see where this magnificent beast is going. Up and that boom. Man,
Oh,
what if I just kill both of them right away?
whatever.
All right.
This objective.
And then we have Zangors moving forward onto the objective. Hello. To there. And the other Zangors moving forward as well. And the Zangors take up that position. Where's Magnus? Is Magnus going to be hyper aggressive immediately?
I just need to be within 18 inches of something.
Stuff. Exactly. I get it. Magnus, up and at.
Okay, are you within 34 inches of Magnus?
I have no idea.
I can move. I'm doing.
Magnus is going to jump forward 11 inches. Right there, just to get within 18 of the interceptors. Rubric Marines moving up behind Magnus. Boop. Sorcerers moving up. Can keep lookout, sir. Just getting a little bit further up the field. We got more Zangors and Rubric Marines over here.
And they're just gonna cement themselves on the objective.
Alrighty. That's where they both end up. It's our favorite time of the game, the Psychic Phase for the 1,000 Suns. I'm gonna get Cabal points at some point. I'm not too sure how that works.
I get them.
Is it right
now.
now? Is it right now? Heck yes. How does this work?
Sorry,
Oh.
not quite the psychic phase.
Ooh. Ah, the Zangor Shaman moving
I
forward.
need to be within 24 inches of a character.
Ah, yes, to psychically interrogate. So we're going to acquire Cabal points here. How does this work?
Okay, so each character has an associated value to them. Magnus is worth 4 Cabal points. Each Exalted Sorcerer is worth 3.
Cool.
The Infernal Master is worth 2. And each Rubric Marine Squad, Zangor Shaman, is worth 1.
All right.
But each Rubric Marine Squad gives 2 because of the Icon of Flame.
Right, a little bit of
And
a little upgrade.
The Infernal Master is really pretending to be something else. He gives 3. Because
He
of
has
the Warlord trait I gave him.
Oh, he's got a World of Trade, get extra 2 Cabal points. All right. Okay.
Extra 1.
Extra 1. So how many are you at then? 15?
I think I miscalculated by 1 because I forgot the Warlord trait, so 16.
Okay, cool. So 16 Cabal points for them. I know they get to augment their psychic powers, do fancy things with Cabal points. It's not an all or nothing currency. If you use like a little bit, you get to retain the ones you had before, right?
Yep.
Cool.
Or no. End of the second phase, done.
Oh, I get it. Can you do multiple ones, or you can only choose one of them?
1 per character, except Magnus can do 2.
Ah, neat. Okay, cool. All right. So what is the first order of business?
I'm going to manifest smite from this squad.
All right.
Now, there's nothing within range, but maybe there is.
Okay.
Cabal points.
But maybe there is.
I got a 7, 8.
8. All right. You can have it.
You got a guy right there who can deny.
I'm not going to bother with him. I'm going to deny other things.
Fine.
Yeah. I don't care about a smite. So
You know what? I'm not going to extend the range because he still successfully manifested it.
Sure.
And that's what I wanted out of it.
okay. Just wanted to do that just so Magnus can manipulate that later on. We'll see that in a moment.
Yeah.
So manifesting smite over there.
Yeah.
All right. What is next?
Next will be the psychic action from the Zangor Shaman.
Who is going to interrogate my brother captain?
He's going to interrogate so good.
This is a psychic action cast on a 4, but you get +1.
I got an 8.
8? Do you get points for this every time you successfully do it, or do you have to do it X amount of times?
It's
What? You know what? He doesn't want this foul mutant filth in his mind. He's going to spend a command point on hexagrammatic wards for the deny here. He's going to throw 3d6 at the deny. And take away 1 of the dice. Ooh, but I get +1 of the roll, so I got a 9. So I do stop it.
victory.
Boom. Sorry. Oof, I'm gonna probably have to use hexagrammatic wards on that every time. I kind of want to do it on Magnus's stuff, but he just casts so high too. It's hard. It's really hard to justify which one to use it on. But denying victory points is a big deal. That's 3 victory points. And we're gonna do some weird powers here. We'll start with continuing with Magnus.
Beginning with Magnus.
This is the third.
Yeah, I know
power.
what you mean. You know what? We're both right.
Yeah.
I'm going to do Baleful Devolution. So it's a warp fire, 18-inch range. I'm going to try and manifest it. So I got a 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay, so Magnus gets +3 in total. +2 base for being Magnus, and then the Thousand Sons all get an extra +1.
Yeah, so just give me a hot second here.
All right. We forgot to do the prayers on the Infernal Master, but none of the prayers he would have done would have been relevant this turn. So I'm not gonna bother. If it does come relevant, we'll just jump back into him. But
Yeah.
yeah.
The only one I would have been able to do is the +1 strength on the bolters.
So you roll a 7, eh?
I got a 7 total.
Ooh, he's got a good ability here, Unearthly Power. Lets him re-roll. He just gets to re-roll every psychic test.
Every psychic test. Oh, we got a 13.
Yeah, I can't stop that, so that goes off.
Oh.
So how does this work?
I roll 1 die for every model in the unit, as long as that unit had 6 or more models when I manifested.
Okay.
So it had to be them.
That's the only relevant unit. Okay.
For every 6, it's D3 mortal wounds.
All right, let's see how many 6s you can spike.
I'm gonna guess 1.
1, maybe.
We got 2.
Ooh, two D3 mortal wounds against them.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be 6 mortal wounds. Very nice.
1 second.
Aegis.
Yeah, you do that.
And I take 4 mortal wounds.
I'm going to augment this power now.
Ooh.
That I've dealt mortal wounds to you.
Okay.
I'm going to just slap a D3 onto that bad boy.
And that's a Cabal thing.
That is a Cabal thing.
All right. So how many? Which is an extra D3. How many Cabal points is that?
It is 4, dropping me down to 11.
All right. You said you were at
12.
16, 12. Yeah. So a further D3 mortal wounds. So far we're losing 2 of them.
1.
1 more mortal wound. And they don't ward it with the Aegis. So we're losing 2 of these chaps. Let's lose you and you, I suppose. Not a bad hit.
Now we'll do Smite.
Right,
the beautiful power.
Smite on a 6.
Honest.
That's a
you know
reroll.
what? I'll just reroll that psychic test. Oh, look at that. We got an 11.
11. Oh, with the +3, yeah. Okay, that's fair. And then he does 3d3?
He does 3d3 if you get the big smite.
If you get the big smite, eh? I need to show an 11 to stop that on 2 dice, so I guess go for it.
Ooh.
All right.
Ooh.
So 3d3 mortal wounds. And not bad. Ward! We only take 4. We'll lose you. And I guess you. I don't want to keep the side cannon. Or I care about the thunder hammer. Yeah, we'll do the side cannon. I'm probably gonna take a few more hits here. And there's like 1 more wound on that guy there because you added the extra
The Cabal ritual.
The Cabal ritual. All right, would you like to do another Cabal ritual?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm going to spend 8 of my remaining 12, dropping me down to 4. Magnus is the only one allowed to do 2 rituals.
Yeah.
And this allows me to manifest a power that has been manifested by another Psyker. And
Which
if you all recall,
Smite over there.
these bad boys did nothing but use Smite.
So we're gonna smite again.
We're going to Smite again. Let's do it.
5? You could re-roll it.
I'll reroll that.
All right. So 5 goes to 8. 11 again. Ooh, the big one. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, I'm such a fool. Let me try it. The first one, I fail it. The second one, I was trying to deny the first smite because I forgot.
Everybody's a Psyker, yeah?
Exactly. Literally everyone I have is a Psyker,
Yeah.
so I failed to deny that smite as well. I don't know why I was holding back on denies, but I failed that one, so it's another 3d3 mortal wounds. 1, 2, 5. The Aegis! I take 4, which is enough to kill the unit because there's only 3 wounds, technically. So Magnus flies forward, he murders the Interceptor squad. Now we got more psychic powers, but typically buffs and whatnot here.
Yeah, we're going to move on to Exalted Sorcerer number 2 with the purple staff there.
Ooh.
And he's going to manifest Glamour of Zinch.
Okay.
Same power it's always been, folks. -1 to hit, goes off on a 7. Oh, look at that, he did it. Would you like to deny that?
I don't think I have anyone in range of that one. That's the 2 guys back there.
Yep.
Yeah, you good, you got that.
I'm going to give Magnus -1 to hit.
All right. Magnus now -1 to hit. Weaver of Fates as well.
Weaver of Fates, same. Again? Oh, it's different now, actually. Grants a default, oh, that's a 12. 4-up invulnerable save to a unit.
It's Sanctuary. I got that same idea. Who's
So-
that going on? All it
These
does
were
really,
Rick Marines.
it just boosts their invulnerable save by 1, yeah.
No, oh yes. But
In a roundabout
yeah.
way it does, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to use my Rahati upgrade to manifest a 3rd power. And I'm going to spend my 4 Cabal points. I think I had 5 remaining.
I think you had 4, but you have enough.
I have enough.
Yeah.
To extend the range of the power by 6 inches. And then I'm going to manifest the Cult of Knowledge power, which allows me to reroll 1s to hit for my entire army against a specific unit.
Okay.
So I'm going to try and manifest that. I got a
5.
5. I have to command point that.
Okay.
I'm going to command point that.
All right. Rerolling, and you got a 6.
6. 6 gets it.
Is 6 good on that one?
Yeah.
It's gonna go on these Purgation Squad. It's wound rolls 1, not hit rolls 1. So
It's wound rolls, yeah. That
makes
was
a
my
little more
bad.
sense there. Okay.
Yep. And then we have this Rubric Marine squad. I'm going to use Swelled by the Warp.
On
which
Magnus.
which is the +2 strength, +1 attack. It fails.
Okay.
That's okay.
That will conclude Psychic Powers. Not bad. You got the Interceptors. You know, that's a pretty good unit to get. I was debating on putting them in reserve, but I don't know. I didn't mind them going there. I had plans. I had plans and plans. We have Helldrakes to resolve. How do you want to do this?
Oh, we'll just do this squad into the squad I'm re-rolling wounds against.
All right, boom, boom, rerolling wound rolls. Is it all just reroll wound rolls of 1?
1.
All right, so into them. It's 2d3 automatic hits with the Bale Flamer,
Yep.
and it's going to be 3. All right, and these are strength. Oh, so wound on 3s, rerolling 1s. We have all wound. These are -2, but I am in cover here. So this is why I didn't want to do Tide of Shadows, because I knew these guys would have been able to get in range and deny me my Tide of Shadows. And so 3 ups on this guy here, 1 at a time. He's okay. He's okay, and he is fine. So he should be 4 ups. He does fail that one, so he... what's the range of it, 18?
Yep.
Yeah. Go command point. Now let's let him die. Bloop, he dies. And we're gonna go other Bale Flamer into them as well. This one I will use True Silver Armor on. I should have done it in the previous one. I wasn't too sure, like which way to go with it. I'll True Silver Armor though. So -2 command points. I can only be wounded on a 4 up.
Well, he's going to shoot
5 hot shots. 4 is the wound, and we got
no rerolls.
1 wound because of True Silver Armor. I'll put on a guy in cover, and we are going to fail. I'll command point it. I pass, so I lose 1, but I'm down by 3 command points for that. So I'm down to 7 now. And then these Rubric Marines in the woods will shoot down the table at my Rhino.
They will.
4 shots.
4 shots on 3s, no rerolls.
1 miss.
And wounding on 6s, 5s. 5s.
1 wound.
1 wound.
Infernal Bolt Guns was got additional AP of 2, so I take a damage. I'm down to 9. Okay, so we're there. We're down to 9 on that Rhino. That's it. No charging because they're airborne. They're in the skies. And this guy is dead. And we are going to go no morale on them. We are going to go on to my turn. Scoring-wise, Kenny does start racking up points because he was able to kill a Psyker unit for 3 points there. Also 3 victory points for engaging all fronts of this table quarter, this table quarter, and then obviously his 2 table quarters as well. I'm going to go up to 8 command points in my command phase. I had to make the decision on what to go for. The Helldrakes are an issue, but Magnus is right there. I might try and go for, not a kill on Magnus, but I want to try and, is there any way to heal him? Psychic powers or anything?
Yep.
Who's got it?
Magnus.
Oh, Magnus got, that's right, yeah, he would have it. Is it just D3?
It is D3.
Okay.
But if he gets a 9 or higher, he can heal another D3.
That's cool, that's pretty good. Keller Drago will use his Chapter Master ability. He is the Supreme Grand Master of the Grey Knights. We're going to put that on this Purgation Squad. They get to reroll all hit rolls. I think also in the movement phase, I'm going to have to poop out some Grey Knight squads just to stand on these objectives. I can't be overly aggressive as is. So, I think my plan going forward is, because I'm going to probably plan on just trying to light up Magnus, I am going to move this squad, starting here. We're going to move 6 inches in this direction, just so they all have line of sight on them. So I'm going to move them to about here, where they should all have line of sight. And if anyone's curious, like, I have literal solid walls in front of me in this building. It's not because it's obscuring. I literally have no line of sight with this building here. So they're going to go bloop over. I plan on moving them anyways. So Drago's going to boost them up, and they're going to move this way or that way based on wherever they needed. That's where they end up. We are going to go ahead and advance Keller Drago here. That's fine. I just need him to get to around here. Just need to get him within 18 inches of Magnus. And then we are going to disembark the non-double Demon Hammer Strike Squad from the Rhino. Disembarking there, getting in that line because I want to, if I need to see Magnus, I want to be able to see Magnus.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they're all on the objective as well. We're going to advance the Rhino an extra 2. Okay. Ooh, close that door, buddy. Not quite enough to engage on all fronts, unfortunately. So we're still down to 9. And no Rhino repair either, guys. Very sad days for the new Rhinos. We are going to move on to... That's a good question. What do we want to move on to? We're going to move this squad over in this direction because, again, they're going to be going for Magnus, so might as well go for the target I think I need to go after. We're going to move you first over there. Yeah, we're just going to move you 5 inches that direction. Not going to advance. And then these guys are going to come... Actually, no, we're going to change it. We're going to go you there, you there, you there, like so. Let's be aggressive. And we're going to move the brother captain back a little bit, just so he's within 6 inches of both squads. I know he won't get lookout sir there, but it is what it is. Maybe I'll just go there. I'll go there just to get a little bit of dense. We're then going to disembark a strike squad. They're both the same, so it doesn't really matter which one I do. And we're going to drop them off on that objective. We're going to drive this rhino off. We're going to actually drop the strike squad around back here because we got to get the rhino going that direction. So I'm going to put the strike squad down, and then we're going to advance the rhino. So I'm just going to advance the rhino now, just so I know where, well, not so I know where it's going to go. I know I'm going to put the strike squad there. I'm just right here with the rhino already. You know what? I figured it'd be easier because I'm not going to remember where it actually was before I move it. That's why you have to disembark them first. So they're going to disembark like that. In fact, this guy actually might be blocking them. So we're going to move this guy more so over here because I just moved them afterwards anyways. And then we're going to move that rhino to 17 inches. So 12 inches. I can just go over the base of the Helldrake because it's an aircraft. It'll take me there. I don't get to go the full 17 because of the difficult terrain. And we're just going to go with the rest over here. So I should have 3 more inches, something like that. Then this strike squad is going to move onto the objective. And we are going to, again, use some of these guys to take some shots at Magnus. We can see his big fancy stick. So we can see him through the windows over here too. So they're going to move there, that moves forward, they're there. No, they are gonna stay there. And that should bring us to the psychic phase.
Look.
Oof. It's time. Let me look over a couple stratagems because I have to do this in a proper order. The brother captain is just gonna smite. He's gonna be hitting the Helldrake here. We got it with a big smite. Right away. D6 mortal wounds.
I don't think...
Good job, buddy.
Oh, I have Magnus in range, eh?
Magnus would be 24. You have up to that. We know that you have up to the shaman.
Well, the shaman's gonna be the one to try then.
All right, shaman, look for a hard double 6.
Yeah, he's a.
Do you get Cabal points only in your phase, I assume?
They're only for psychic tests, so yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Double 6?
Nope.
Nope.
But it was worth a shot.
D6 mortal wounds applied to Helldrake. 6. Oh heck, that was a huge smite. Use a stratagem called biomechanical mutation.
It's 5 up, feel no pain against mortal wounds.
All right, is that 1 CP?
Yes, it is.
All right, you're down to 9.
Down to.
You take 5 instead.
No,
All right. We're gonna have this strike squad smite because they don't need astral aim. Oh, we got it. D3 mortal wounds.
Sure.
Unless you want to stop it. I don't think. Yeah, maybe Magnus could.
I don't want to.
Okay. And it's going to be 2. But you have a 5 up. You can take 2 down to 5. This strike squad is going to smite because they don't want a hammer hand. They fail. They fail this smite because they needed a 7 there. Do I reroll the test? No, I don't. Librarian's going to go ahead and smite, I guess, because he has nothing else he really wants to do. He'll be hitting this Helldrake. We got it with an 8. D3 mortal wounds unless you want to stop it.
No.
Yeah. 3.
That's a good number.
We're getting maybe 2 more. He's got 3 wounds left. We're going to go over to these. They have to hit this Helldrake, but their smite's on a 8 now, I believe. Well, definitely that. So D3 mortal wounds to this guy.
Go ahead.
1.
He takes 1.
All right. Now, do these guys try and smite from him to there to try and finish him off a little bit? No, they're going to astral aim. No, they're going to smite. Yeah, they're going to smite from that guy because astral aim's just 1 reroll. Smite! Fail. Ooh, they miscast. Okay. Well, perils. They are going to suffer 2 mortal wounds, which... Ooh. Dang, I do lose a guy to that. Oh, that was actually really bad. That sucked. Okay. My last buddy to cast powers is Mr. Drago. Now, Magnus could deny here, and if he does deny, I lose a lot of my killing power here, but we'll see, We are going to use a command point here on Psychic Channeling and Powerful Adept, I believe. We're going to go down to 6. Down to 6. Powerful Adept will increase the range of his psychic powers by 6 inches. And Psychic Channeling allows him to throw 3d6 at a psychic power for all his psychic powers this phase and take away, well, 1 of the dice. So it doesn't have to be the lowest or highest. So we are going to start with Empiric Amplification. And we're going to target Magnus with that. So with the increased range is 18, so we can hit him from here. Now what this does is it'll make all psi weapons and nemesis weapons that attack him an additional damage. It makes all the psi cannons damage 3. This is the one we're hoping to roll really high with. And we're going to throw 3 dice. Ooh, yes. There we go. We got an 11 with it.
11? That's nothing.
That's nothing. That's on Magnus there. Obviously, he can deny it. He does have +2 to deny.
He has +2, yeah.
Yeah, but not the bonus 3rd. So you need to show a 10.
I'm going to show you Magnus's Psychic Dominion.
You're going to throw 3 dice.
I'm going to throw 3 dice.
Yeah, so it's a similar stratagem to Hexachromatic Wards here. Oh, that's not quite good enough.
That's 10? That's not enough?
He has to command point it because he can only reroll his own psychic tests, so I'm very nervous. Oh, bless. Okay, we got it. We got it. Okay, good. So he's lit up. Any side cannon that targets him will be 3 damage now this phase. And I got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 side cannons trained on him. Okay, that's what I was scared about. Now we're just gonna Vortex of Doom to try and kill this stupid thing on 3 dice. We got it with a 9. Bloop. I'm not gonna reroll.
I'll just try and manifest or
deny it.
Unmanifest. No, I got a 5.
So
6.
You suffer 5 mortal wounds. Nevertheless, obviously, you will suffer 5 mortal wounds.
Okay.
Though it does explode, just caught it off camera there. Sorry about that, folks. So is it D3?
It's D3.
Yeah. So where do you want to start rolling? We got 2 characters and my 2 squads nearby.
We'll do you 2 squads.
All right, so we'll start with the Purgation squad. And they don't ignore it. We're going to put that wound on the Justicar.
Okay.
And then the Strike squad. Ignore one of them. I'll put that on, I guess, the guy in the back. And then Calder Drago does not ignore it. And then my brother Captain. Oh, that's 3 of them. I only got 2 dice here. So he's going to take 2. Spreading the love of wounds there, but we got this nice, big, Helldrake-shaped hole here I don't have to worry about anymore. I believe, actually, after... I could do a 3rd power with him, but I kind of want to, in a way. I could do... I can't remember what it's called, but he gets to do an additional power, and then he could... what's it called? Gate of Infinity, but the problem is, I would gate, but I advance this turn, so I can't charge. I had to advance to get there to get within 18 inches as well, so... This is fine. This will do for now. All right, oh, I almost messed up. This is the one guy within 6 inches. I guess I would have put the wound elsewhere, but he only took 1, so we'll still put it on him. We are going to start with this squad firing its 4 side cannons. This squad that is re-rolling everything will fire into Magnus. I got to see if the Stormbolter's in range, though, or else the Stormbolter will go, I guess, to the Helldrake to the left. The Stormbolter's about 2 inches too far from Magnus, so we're going to fire into the Helldrake over here. We hit 1 time, but we get to re-roll because Drago, we both hit. And we wound, nothing. Spend a command point here on Psychic Onslaught for these side weapons. They're going to become Strength 8, so it's pretty much just plus. They get additional AP as well, but Magnus doesn't care about that. We just want the +1 wound. Here are the 4 side cannons now with the Psychic Onslaught. These hit on 4s because Magnus, oof. Well, that's a bad roll, but that's what Drago's there for. Does it help?
Yeah.
Somewhat. Well, that was a miss. A lot more than it did before. So these are 3s to wound because of the Strength 8, and I get to reroll 1s. Because I'm near my brother Captain. Okay, well that's a great roll. That is 8 saves? Yeah, 8 invulnerable saves. Oh, let's see if you spike them. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 damage.
Do they do 4 damage apiece?
No, 3, sorry.
Oh, then it's 2 damage each.
Oh, you reduce your damage by 1?
Yep.
Ooh, okay, I forgot about that. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 damage. Magnus has 8 wounds left. We're gonna start with this second side cannon squad at him. See what they can do. They hit on 4s. No rerolling though. They don't have Drago nearby. And then these are 4s to wound. Rerolling 1s. We have 2 more saves.
And
2 more damage. Magnus down to 6. And then we're going to fire this squad at him with all their Stormbolters. We're going to spend a command point on Cybolt ammo to make the Stormbolters a little bit more effective against Magnus. And we have a side cannon as well. And they're near Drago, so you get to reroll hit rolls 1. And that'll bring it down to 4. What this does is increase the armor penetration characteristic of the Stormbolters and the... what's it called? They automatically wound on 6s. I'm also going to spend a couple command points on Steely Advance, so they count as having stood still, so they get to double shoot with their Stormbolters. Sorry, I was supposed to use that in the movement phase. I was always
I heard you say it.
Yeah, my bad, guys, my bad. That's supposed to be in the movement phase. So we're going to do 2, 4, 6, 8 Stormbolters, and then the side cannon. Okay, here are the Stormbolters. These hit on 4s because of Weaver? Maybe? Not Weaver, face the other one.
Glamour of Zeech.
Glamour, but we reroll hit rolls 1. Ooh, that's not what I only got 1 6 too. That's a wound with the Cybolt ammo. And these don't do, I can't find anywhere, those used to count as psi ammunition before, but like a psi weapon, but I don't think it does in this case. So even if it did, going up to 2 damage wouldn't matter against Magnus's damage reduction he has of 1. So, got some hits there, and then the reroll gives me 2 more hits. But I was kind of hoping to get a lot more 6s there, but we have 1 wound. And did these wound? 2 wounds.
You got 2 more.
Try 2 more, thank you. Nothing. So 2 wounds at -1 because of Cybolt ammo, so 2 4-ups. Okay, 2 more damage. There's only 1 damage each. Magnus is down to 4, and then we're gonna fire the side cannon at him. And then 4s. Reroll 1s. We got a hit. We got 2 hits. And
one of those up.
One, no, it's only for
Oh
the
yeah,
side.
you're right.
That does not wound. We have a wounding hit on Magnus, a 4-up.
4 up. Nope.
2 more damage. Down to 2. And we got 1 more side cannon that can fire at him. The Stormbolters are, I do not believe are in range. I'll double check. They're just going to go into the Helldrake otherwise. The 1 Stormbolter in the back won't be able to reach, so he'll fire into the Helldrake. The other 3 will fire into Magnus, and then the 1 side cannon will fire into Magnus as well through the building at him. The 1 Stormbolter into the Helldrake, hitting on 4s and wounding on 5s. We got a wound on the Helldrake, no AP, so 3 up save. You're good. And then we have the other 6 Stormbolter shots because they're not rapid firing. And bam! These hit on 4s into Magnus. Ooh, but I need 5s to hurt him. Maybe. There's no AP on this either. 1 wounding hit.
1 wounding hit.
You're fine, you're fine.
I'm
We got
scared.
the side cannon, which hits. Oh, we miss everything with the side cannon. So he's gonna live, maybe. This guy could do it. We have 2 characters that can still fire Stormbolters at him. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Actually, I don't know what a Brother Captain hits on. I gotta go look that up. I was gonna throw them together, but I will just do the Librarian. Hitting on 4s. We have 2 hits with him. Wounding. Oh, we got a wound as well. 3 up save on Magnus because no AP. You're good. And then we have the Brother Captain who also hits on 3s because, oh, feels bad. A wound though. Oh, you're good. Nice. Very nice. Okay. There we go. We shot everything we could at Magnus. I'm not upset with the turn. We got the Helldrake. That was like a secondary I wanted. And I advanced both the Rhinos. So we got Magnus all the way down to 2 wounds. That should help. That should help. As for scoring, I get 3 victory points for killing a demon vehicle. So there's that. I don't get engaged in all fronts. And the last one was Assassinate, which I haven't worked towards yet either. So I am on 3 objectives here. Not that that scores anything for now. But on Kenny's turn, he will gain 15 or 10 points because he's on 3 as well. He's on 2 and 3. We're going to go on to turn 2 for the Thousand Suns. Very tight, very close. Ooh. It's a good thing he had the damage reduction, or else off the table he goes. Okay, well, I did tank my command points for that attempted assassination, but I think it was well worth it. I think if my Cybolt ammo guys rolled a little bit better, that could have gone more my way, but that's okay. I'm actually also kind of happy to see him alive for an extra turn of the game, so we get a little more interaction there. And then we have, but I did try to go for the kill. Had to go for the throat there. So we have 8 command points left for Kenny. Well, he gains 1 now, and he's going to gain some victory points, being 10, but that's at the end.
You're going to have to...
We're actually just going to go ahead and give Kenny a command point back. So when you went to go re-roll it, to re-roll the deny for the empiric amplification that hit him, he doesn't need to do that. One of his roller traits is actually re-roll deny the witch test. So if you caught that, well, good job. All right, Magnus, who's re-rolling everything?
Magnus.
Magnus re-rolls everything. Okay.
We got one other thing to do here. We got a prayer.
We're going to pray this time. All right.
You know what we're going to pray? +1 strength for bolt weapons.
I assume on the Rubric Marines right behind Magnus?
What a surprise.
Yeah. So is it a 3-up, I assume?
It is a 3-up.
All right. Well, there's no downside.
Let me double
to
check.
those.
I think I can kill a Zangor to automatically succeed for 1 CP.
Well, that's kind of cool.
It's called Malignant Pact. I can do 1 damage to any cavalry or infantry within 6 inches of him to automatically succeed.
We'll remove 1 Zangor from the table. 1 dead Zangor. So that will then instead work, and their Infernal Bolt Guns are going to become Strength 5. I should say all of their ranged attacks, but I think they only have Infernal Bolt Guns.
Yeah, and a bolt pistol.
Right.
Yeah, whatever.
All right, so we got... can he only chant 1 prayer?
Yep.
Okay. And that... No, you have to pick a target to ignore all modifiers on with your artifact.
Oh, you're absolutely right. I can't see a lot.
Right. Well, you got these guys back here.
I guess it's those guys then.
All right, that Purgation Squad. Movement.
We're going to swoop that...
Helldrake.
Helldrake, that's
his
his name.
movement goes down to 20, and now he's the old Helldrake profile. He moves around. He's a jump unit. He's going to murder things. He's going to attempt to murder things.
I got nowhere to place him over here.
Oh, right, the stupid wings, yeah. So that's where he's going to land with his 20-inch move.
Yep.
Very imposing, very spooky. Note, I shot the Mastercraft Stormbolter at Magnus, didn't do anything, and plus he reduces damage by 1. Yeah.
Move.
Rurik Marine's going to go 3 inches through the woods a little bit. Hey.
4 inches.
Oh, they move 6. That's right, because they got nothing in their armor. Doesn't weigh them down.
Yeah.
They shuffle around on the objective a wee bit. Oh, the Zangor's doing. That's where the Rurik Marines end up. Magnus only moving 12 now because his Bracky's jumping to the other side of the building because it's dangerous over here. I get that. And the Zangors are moving up as well. Where the Zangors end up. Zangor Shaman jumping across behind Magnus.
The Rubric Marines moving up 6 inches. With their Exalted Sorcerers going to kind of just follow behind.
The pair of them. We're going to go ahead and advance the Chaplain of the Thousand Suns. I can't remember his name. 4 extra inches.
I'm trying to remember.
Ending there. Going up and over the wall. Does Zangors want to move?
No. They can move forward and then I can... Yeah, they're going to move.
After some movement, the reinforcement step, the Scarab Occult show up. 1 on my left flank. I was hard pressed on this one. do I stay back to deny 9 showing up over here, or do I get the extra Stormbolter shots? And I went with the Stormbolter shots, which didn't really pan out. And then, over here on this side, more Scarab Cult show up near these 2 squads on my hard right where Drago is. Now, the thing with this is I do have the, which Kenny is aware of, the Omen of Incursion. So this guy had some visions of the Prognosticar. It was one of the 2, actually. Actually, it was the Librarian, has the Omen of Incursion, which, well, I pick any unit. It's like a core unit, or I pick a unit on the table, and they can fire at something that shows up from reinforcements if they're within 12. So this squad of Purgation will fire at those Scarab Cult. Blah, 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 and they get to reroll all hit rolls. We're going to spend 1 command point here. Boop. Unwavering Phalanx of the Thousand Suns. What does this do?
It reduces the damage the unit takes by 1, which will also give me the All is Dust proc.
It is actually reduce the damage characteristic of the attack by 1. That way all is Dust works. And this is going to be, should be 3s to hit. I'm rerolling everything. Now it's not going to be super effective here because of the Phalanx, but I'm going to use it now because there's no more reinforcements to worry about. And that's from Drago, allowing them to reroll, and these are strength 7, so 3s. We are rerolling 1s because we're the Brother Captain. But because there's only 1 damage characteristic on these weapons now, they're not 3 because they're not marked by the Empiric Amplification. They're AP 1, so you get a 3-up armor save, but because of all this deaths, you go back to a 2-up, so you have 8 2-up saves. And maybe I'll get something out of it. Nada! Nice. Well, I spent 30 points to make Kenny spend 1 command point. That's how I'll look at it. It's like, kind of worth it. We got the Stormbolter too. Maybe I'll do a damage here. Reroll 2 and 4s. Oof. Oh wait, Brother Captain! Brother Captain!
Brother Cat.
Nothing.
Oh.
Now we're able to proceed to the Psychic phase where Kenny actually has 19 Cabal points now because he has the 2 additional units of Psychers.
Yeah, I do.
How do you go from 16 to 19? Are they 1 each or?
I miscounted how many the Infernal Packmaster, or I forget his name.
Oh, so you were at 15 and they give 2 each then?
Yeah, he
gotcha.
gives 2.
Okay. But you would have had 1 extra Cabal point last turn because you would have been at 17 base, and then the Scarab Cult just give 1 each, so 17 to 19 because of them.
I'm going to start with that Scarab Cult Terminator's Dark Blessing power.
All right, Dark Blessing. Let's see what do you need to manifest. Ooh,
10 will do it.
10 will do it, eh? Well, I'll just try and stop it with them. And I don't. All right.
I'm going to choose them.
That squad there. How does this work? Dark Blessing is a D6 roll. If you roll higher than my toughness, I suffer mortal wounds.
D3 plus 3 mortal wounds. I do not.
No, my toughness is too high, obviously, at 4. Then we're going to smite from these Scarab Cult Terminators way down on the side of the table.
We are. Oh, that's an 11.
Ooh, boy, they get +1 because they 1,000 suns. That's a big smite. Oh, go ahead and big smite.
Big smite.
Big smite's going to be 4 mortal wounds. These guys have the Aegis, so it's going to be 1 mortal wound.
Whoa.
And all right, we'll take a wound on you. You're going to use the Dark Apostle to attempt an interrogation upon Drago. That is.
It goes off with an 8, and I'm going to use 8 Cabal points so that it cannot be denied.
Right, a psychic test cannot be denied. So, okay, that's 3 victory points. There you go. And you're down to 11 Cabal points remaining. Nice.
Yeah.
Hypothetically.
I would have got it anyway.
I would have stopped it. I get +1.
Uh,
Freaking Infernal Master has a Warlord trait, which allows him to roll 3 dice when denying.
It doesn't matter. I
Doesn't
wouldn't
matter.
risk it.
You wouldn't risk it? Okay, fair. Okay, well, we got his name now too, Infernal Master.
Yeah, that's the important thing we got there.
All right, so we got the psychic action done. That's 3 victory points for Kenny.
I'm going to use Empiric Guidance from this squad.
Ooh.
I'm going to try and get on this squad for
Okay.
transparency. So,
That's 5.
I'm pretty sure that's not enough, and I'm not going to reroll it.
Okay, so no guidance there. It does go off on a 4. We're going to try and stop that with the Strike Squad, because why not? I do. with
No,
force.
look at that. So we're going to Glamour Zinch here.
Alrighty, Glamour's -1 to hit. And we got 9?
9.
Ooh. I'll try and stop that also, I guess. We'll say Drago. I don't. Magnus is -1 to hit.
Weaver of Fates is next.
Ooh, Weaver. Gives a 4 up.
11.
Oh, you can have it.
Okay. And
A 4 up in Vuln.
Smite, I
Yep,
guess.
who's got the 4 up in Vuln on the Weaver?
Oh.
The Rubiks?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, alright. Then we're gonna smite. So that was both powers from him?
He's the Rahati.
He's gonna smite with the 3rd one. That's
gonna
right.
smite
Okay.
with the
Smite.
There we go.
Who is smite
It's a
hitting
9.
anyways?
Pardon?
Who is smite hitting over here? There is nothing in line of sight or range for that one. These guys are out of line of sight because they're behind the building, and Drago is about 19.
Then
inches away.
I will spend the points to increase the range.
Yes! That's 4 Cabal points?
That's 4, drop me down to 7.
Yeah. Okay, so Drago's getting hit by a... what was the value on that smite? It was D3, right?
It was Yes, D3, it's 9.
I'm going to try and stop that because I got a bunch. We'll save the brother captain. I don't. So D3 mortal wounds against Drago.
I'm going to spend a command point. It's flat 3.
Oh, okay. Well, we got the Aegis. We're going to take 1.
Ah!
Down to 5.
I'm going to use the Cult of Knowledge power.
Ooh.
I'm going to try and get it. Oh, I got a 7.
7? All right. All right. I'll try and stop. Drago can stop 2. This guy can only stop 1.
Well, I'm going to try and reroll 1s to wound against one of your purgation squads, probably.
We'll try and stop it. Let's see what we get here. That's a 4. We fail. That's a 5.
I'm going to choose that purgation squad right there. Wow.
Reroll wound rolls of 1 against them.
1.
And then his other power is a whiff. Nothing. No range on any of that stuff. And then we have the Magnus and the Shaman.
The Shaman is going to cacodemonic
He's going to do
curse. Cacodemonic curse.
a psychic power, cacodemonic curse. All right, bring it on. That's a 4, 5. He's the 1,000 Sun.
I need-
Needing a 6. It apparently sucks. So you took it.
It gives -1 strength to all the ranged weapons in the squad.
Gotcha.
So
okay.
in this case, it sucks because the only thing I can reach is your Rhino.
Why didn't you smite with him? Oh, you don't want
I don't
Magnus'
want it-
smite to be harder.
yeah.
Gotcha. Because you smote once, twice. That
Yeah.
should be it. You've only done 2 smites. Okay. So Magnus' turn. He doesn't get any bonuses though.
He does not.
Sorry, and by no bonuses I mean he lost 1 of them. So he still gets +2 to cast powers. 1,000 Suns give him 1, and he always retains 1. To attempt temporal manipulation on himself to keep him in the game.
He will. That's a 9.
I'm gonna try and I'm gonna use hexagrammatic boards
I'm not going to reroll.
on this guy here. I'm gonna throw 3 dice to try and stop this. I do. I got a 10. I'm down to 1 command point. And his second power will be Smite. He gets +2 to cast this still. That is a 9.
A 9. I'll use Magnus's innate reroll.
Oh, yeah, right. Or you're trying to fish big. Oh, fish big. You got big. I
Can't
don't.
physically deny it.
I was gonna say I can't deny it, and I don't know if I have anything else in range because he can only deny 1, and that was the one I needed to stop was the heal. So bring it on, big hit on the stupid Rhino.
First, I manifested a power with a 9 up. I'll spend a command point to heal Magnus D3.
Is that actually a thing?
Yep.
Huh. 1.
1. Yeah.
He's up to 3.
Amazing.
That's pretty good. You're down to 5 command points. A little scary. I gotta stop any healing on him in any way I can.
Okay.
Up to a nice and healthy 3. Now we have 3d3 mortal wounds at my poor Reno.
3d3.
That is something. That is 5. We Aegis 1 of them. We take 4. We have 6 wounds left. Blessed be the Rhino that protects. As Magnus's third power.
I'm going to go for a Doom Bolt.
Oh, I guess just on that guy, yeah. Or whatever. It might be. You got an 8.
I will reroll that.
I don't think I have a deny though.
Boom.
You got
10.
10. Does it do something more at a high cast?
No.
I'm gonna roll my deny and check to see if I have anything in range, which I don't think I do. I fail it anyways. How many mortal wounds is this?
Flat 3, and then I'm going to spend points to add to D3.
Ooh, Oh, I guess you just add the D3.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what order we do.
That's-
5.
I was hoping for one more.
Yeah, I understand that. Aegis! It's gonna be only 3 damage. So he's got 3 wounds remaining. The Rhino. There's, I believe, 4 Cabal points for that extra D3. So down to 3 left. No more Psychers though. Just to let everyone know. So I was able to survive that. That was actually a pretty big deal. The Aegis was huge. Like without a doubt, Aegis saved my butt there. Like that was all Aegis. I failed like every deny except for like 1 unimportant one. Sorry, I did stop the heal. That was pretty important.
I'm going to go with this Scarab Cult Terminator squad.
Shooting.
I'm going to use Infernal Fusillade, which is +1 shot for every model.
Ooh.
And that's it.
All right, and we're firing at them, I suppose.
Sure.
Kenny's down to 4. Yeah, it used to be. Does it increase the characteristic of the attack by 1, or is it like a rapid fire 2 now?
No. It's 1 extra shot, and then it gives the exact example involving Scarab Cult Terminators.
Nice.
And I will also pop Wrath of the Wronged so that they get +1 to wound.
Oh, all right. So you're down to 2 command points,
Down.
and yeah, we're gonna murderate them.
Inferno Combi Bolter sitting on 3s, no rerolls.
It's an excellent roll. Those are all hits. Sorry for the glare there, folks. And these are 3s to wound because +1 to wound.
Oh, there we go.
These should be 5 pluses. So I'm going to save half of them, I guess. We're gonna lose a guy, lose a guy, lose a guy. So we lose those. Bloop, bloop. And at this point, I don't really want the side cannon anymore. No, I don't think I want the side cannon anymore. And we still have the missile rack and the Soul Reaper though, unfortunately. And the missile rack,
2 shots. 1 hit.
2 to wound probably. That's a wound.
Yep.
AP is probably pretty good. I'm gonna roll. That's a fail. How much damage?
3.
Well, 3 at least. So that kills him.
They kept the D3 damage on this bad boy.
All right. We got the Soul Reaper. All right. Scary gun. 3s to hit because they ignore the heavy moving Terminators.
And
all it does.
2s to wound because
Oh,
of the +1 to
Ooh,
wound.
absolutely. These are good AP if I recall.
3.
3. I need Oh, he's dead. Boom, 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 gun down. After they clear up that strike squad, we are going to move to over here. And these rubrics.
That'll be 9 shots because there's a bolt pistol on the sergeant, or the aspiring sorcerer.
Okay, 4 hit. And these are 5 to wound. We have nothing. And then we've got these rubric marines over here.
They're going to shoot into
my
the
purgation squad. You get to reroll wound rolls of 1 against them
I
as well.
do. I also get to reroll hit rolls of 1 because of the
Exalted
exalted
sorcerers nearby.
It doesn't matter.
A couple hits, and these are strength 5, I think now, so 1 wound. AP 2. I guess it would have been -1 to hit because the woods are in the way, but that's okay. We are gonna take a damage. I guess we'll put that on you, my man. I think, yeah, sure, why not? And
Yes.
Helldrake!
2d3 automatic hits.
Same target, I assume?
Yes.
Yep, so that's 3 hits on them, wounding on them on 3s, rolling any 1. So we got 3 wounding hits, AP 2 as well. So I'm gonna, ooh, you die and you die. We got 1 left.
Not a save?
Thanks
Oh, it's 2 damage each. What
yeah,
am I
they're 2
saying?
damage each. So I'm gonna keep that guy alive instead. All right, now we have these Terminators to resolve.
They're going to shoot at this strike squad over here. This
Alright.
beautiful obsec monstrosity.
Yeah.
Yeah. 16 shots, hitting on 3s.
Only 1 miss.
Okay.
4s.
Yeah, there we go.
6 wounds. I gotta check the one guy. I actually might have cover if he's within 3 of the barricade. I doubt it. I'll roll him anyways.
Wouldn't matter.
Not within 3. So he is dead. 5 more, 5 pluses. Oh, kills another 2 and wounds 1. That's not great. We're gonna lose you and you. Side cannon. Wound on you. Yes, I'm waiting for the staff. Staff time.
Here it
The
comes.
relic.
D6 automatic hits.
It's 6. Ooh. 3s to wound.
Okay.
All right. And what's the AP on this?
2.
2. 5 ups. I make 1, fail 2 at 2 damage.
1 damage.
1 damage. So you die, and the Justicar takes a wound. Missile Rack and the Soul Reaper after. Missile Rack double hit. Probably 2s to wound, and you got him. There you go. Clear to move.
We did it.
You're gonna go ahead and charge Magnus now. No Overwatch, obviously. And he's gonna charge.
I got
3, 4. Oh, 3 and a 1? Ooh.
Is that... See, within 5. Doesn't matter.
Magnus is gonna land right there. Would the Zangors like to charge?
They're going to try.
They're gonna try to charge. Same thing.
gonna try their
Rhino.
best.
They're looking for a big roll. Big roll. 4. Ooh. Is that a reroll for command point? You got 2 left.
I'm already on the objective. I'm fine.
Yeah, you're good. Okay. So he charges there.
Helldrake's going to charge the Purgation singular guy and your brother captain? No,
Alright.
that's not a brother captain.
That's sorry, librarian. Brother librarian.
Yeah, brother librarian.
No Overwatch.
Oh, he's got it.
9. Oh yeah. Actually, he's just gonna fly over. He's gonna engage both of them bad boys. As
Sorry,
the
tree.
The tree's broken now, sadly. Then, charging over here.
The important charge. They're going to try 9 inches.
I will Overwatch for command point here, and I'll use the brother captain's Orrery of Aggression, where they get to Overwatch on a 4+. That's my 1 command point though.
And I will spend 1 command point cutting the damage of the weapon in half.
Yes, I'm just trying to burn command, but just trying to trade command points here essentially. I know I only really need 1 on my turn. We have, these are 4s to hit, but they reroll everything. This is the Orrery of Aggression, lets them Overwatch on a 4+. And they reroll, gives me that many hits, which wound on 3s, but they're only damage 1, so you get a full 2-up save against it. So I might as well do the bolt gun as well. So far we have 7 saves. The Stormbolter, re-rolling. Got 3 hits, and nothing. So 7 saves. These are all 2-ups though. All is dust. I do a damage. Hey, better than last time. That Scarab Occult has 2 remaining wounds. Charging, a 9. Ooh, don't make it natural.
I'll use my last command point.
Oh, you make it. Very nice. Oh, goodbye, Purgation Squad. Probably.
Might as well
over
start here.
Would you like to pile in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get base to base here. Hey, buddy.
What up?
Oh, look.
Go with the Kopesh, hitting on 3s. 3s to them because they are essentially power swords. I don't know why they're called.
They're 4 swords.
Yeah, I don't know why they call them Kopesh. They should be 4 swords. We have a lot of saves here. They're -3, so that's 7. 7! Oh, they're all dead. You got them. Super dead. Bam, bam, bam. What a surprise. They were able to cut them down. Moving to there.
The Helldrake is going to slam all of its attacks into the Purgation Squad.
Okay, I was going to just remove them, but maybe not. Maybe I'll get lucky. Hitting on, well, not the 2. And then these are strength 8 or 7?
3s to win.
3s to win. Okay.
Okay.
And I will fail.
Die.
Probably this 2 damage though. Boom, Purgation Squad down. Then we have Magnus fighting the Rhino. He's kind of hurt. He still has a lot of attacks though. Magnus will pile in a wee bit, heal a little bit further up. And then hit my Rhino.
It's got 6 attacks on 2s.
Good start.
Okay.
And these are strength 16 still, I assume.
Wounding on 2s.
And AP is 4.
It is.
Sorry about the glare, guys.
Yeah, this is,
Yeah. It does destroy the Rhino. Does it explode? Bless!
of course.
And Magnus is alive still with 2 wounds. That should be the only thing it affects though. So we are going to disembark this squad here. Emergency disembark. I'm just going to roll with the 5 dice now. I lost one of them. We'll disembark like that. We'll have the one guy on the objective, and then you die from the over damage on the, well, the explosion, or the vehicle being destroyed, sorry. 4 attacks with my brother librarian. Do I want to go anywhere with this? We'll go there, I suppose. All right. And we are hitting on 3s. No, yeah, just 3s. And wounding on that. At minus good, but you have your demon save. You are good. By minus good, I mean -3. He's got a 4 sword. That should be it for my attacks back. I don't have any morale anywhere because, well, you killed everything. So it is the end of your turn. Scoring wise, engage in all fronts. You have this quarter, your quarters. So that's 3 points for engage in all fronts. And your other objective was the psychic interrogation, which you got because of the cabal points, which was nice. And then the last one was you're trying to just kill my psychic units, right?
I have to kill a psychic unit in the psychic phase.
Oh, it has to be the psychic phase. Interesting. Sorry, that was only in the psychic phase with Sorcerer's Prowess. I thought it was, I guess that makes sense. I thought it was just kill psychers, like showing that you're a better, but that wouldn't make much sense then, I guess. But that's specifically good against like Grey Knights too, oddly enough. Okay. Anyways, we are gonna go on to my turn too, where I'm gonna hopefully hit you back just as hard as you hit me, because I got ambitions. And I get a command point, I'm at 1. Command phase, Drago is going to command himself to do better. He'll be rerolling hit rolls. And then for scoring, I'm on this objective. This character has a warlord trait that provides him with obsec, so he's on this objective, and Drago's still just on this objective alone. So that's only 10 victory points for the primary, because, well, Kenny's on 3 as well. I have now just realized, and I am greatly saddened by the fact that Kenny destroyed my 2 Stormbolter Rhino.
Yeah.
It is gone.
Got it.
I believe I'm good to move. This is going to need to be an efficient turn, but never count a good Grey Knight down. They are never out of the fight. So what we would like to do here, Drago is going to move to about there. Stay on the objective. I would like to probably shoot his Stormbolter back there because it's master crafted and he can do some damage with it. But the problem is this guy's an issue as well, so he has to die. But if I do that and don't kill them, this is where I have to do a lot of thinking. But Drago's gonna go there, 100%. We're gonna disembark from that Rhino with that strike squad. Disembarking there, we're gonna immediately move them 6 inches in this direction. That's gonna take them to about here. We've gotta go contest this objective. Somewhat. No, don't touch those woods. Wood's bad. We're gonna move the Rhino here. It only moves 8 because it's gotta jump over this, but we're going to simply move to there. Bam. And then from there, I'm pretty certain I'm just going to keep them where they are. That way they get to rapid fire. And I don't have to suffer the negative to hit with the side cannon. We are going to move them. And that way they can put some pressure on these Angors back there. Maybe. I believe this librarian is going to stand still because I'd like to smite. Or I would love to smite, I guess. The problem is the brother captain. I would like for him to smite and get some shots in on certain things. But the problem is I need him over here. I actually can't really do much of this. I need him to be obsec for both of those models. So if I commit too far over here, this guy loses obsec, so I don't kill this, that sucks. And if I commit too far over here, Calder Drago loses obsec, so he'd be too far away. Ooh. So I think, unfortunately, I might just hang out in the middle here. I might move as far as 6 will allow me on this guy. By that, I'm just going to go hide in the woods too, so I get some negatives to hit on him. That way I can shoot out 2 at the Rubric Marines, which I kind of want to shoot at anyways. I'll see how well the psychic phase goes, of course. So yeah, he's gonna hang out there, and maybe if I kill one of these 2 things, he can then charge back that way. Oh gosh, life is difficult. It's -2 to charge. Ah, whatever. I'm sure he's fine. Yeah, I'm sure. Perfectly fine. We're gonna move a little bit closer this way, just in case. Just in case. Keep him within 6. Then we bring in the Grey Knight Terminators. My Terminator's turn. And then they show up.
Look at them go.
Kind of focusing hard on this corner, so I want these guys to push for that objective, and I want these Terminators to push for that objective over there. Now we're on to the Psychic phase, our collective favorite phase, that's true. We're going to go ahead and cast Smite with those... I kind of want to do Symphonic Strike, but at the same time, I'd rather just Smite and see what that gets me. Obviously hitting Magnus, and they get it with a 10.
A 10?
Yep.
Really?
Indeed.
I'm not filibustering so I can stand up.
Oh.
Need a 10? Or I need a 9?
You get to reroll because you're warlord trait?
Because I'm a warlord? Nope. How about one mortal wound?
I guess it was, nope, that's 3. Now
Yeah.
he's dead. Yep. Just dies to a smite. That's 5 victory points for the Grey Knights. We're going to come to this strike squad over here. We are going to not spend any command points. We are going to cast Symphonic Strike, which is, they can do Hammer Hand, they can do Smite, or they can do Symphonic Strike, which is the rapier psychic power that they get for being rapiers. So we're going to try that. It gives them all an extra attack, which might be a little bit better than the Smite or the +1 wound. We got it with a 9, so if you let it go off, they all get an extra attack.
I'm going to try and deny.
Rubrics! You don't.
No.
So they have Symphonic Strike. So for the Brother Captain, he could do Empiric Amplification, or he could Smite. I don't think I need to amplify any, like, Nemesis weapons. Drago's already got a 3 damage sword, which is great for them. So I don't need to... Oh, you can reduce the damage you take by 1, eh?
I don't have any command points.
Oh, okay, never mind. Then I don't have to worry about that. Okay. So Empiric Amplification is not super necessary unless he wants to charge him, but I don't think he will. But that could matter for this Helldrake. Would that net more damage over him simply smiting? I don't know. You know what's easy? I can just go to the librarian. He's going to smite. Got it with a 9.
I'll try and deny with my back exalted sorcerer.
Ah, yes. You do. 11. Okay, so the second power, I could gate him out of combat if I wanted to, but I don't, so we're done with him. You could smite or Empiric. They both charge in and do a lot of extra damage. You know what? We're going to try the Empiric Amplification against this Helldrake here. We'll see if it matters. We got it with a 7. So
same guy's going to try and deny?
same die, yep.
Nope.
So on the Helldrake, their weapons will do 3 damage a swing instead of 2, if, you know, we get there. Drago's going to go ahead, and we are going to cast... We're going to use a command point on Psychic Channeling, so he throws 3 dice at his Psychic powers, taking whichever 2 I want. And I have no command points after that. No rerolls for charges. That was the hard decision there. But I got a lot of shooting coming up too, and I will hopefully kill a lot of Zangors. I mean, we're at least going to see. So Drago's going to go ahead. He's going to go ahead and start with a Vortex of Doom. Oh, we got it.
Well, I might as well try and deny with the sorcerer standing in front of him.
All right, needing an 8. Oh, very good deny. We're going to throw a Smite out. And we got it with an 8. Should be good.
I'll deny with the Rubric Marines. This is what you get. Oh, you got me!
I do. And it's going to be 2 more wounds. Kills the 1. Scare Cult. That's 1 of 4. All right. That should be it for Psychic Powers over here. We are going to go over to the Terminators. And they are going to cast Hammer Hand. We'll start with that one over there. Hammer Hand. They get it. +1 to wound.
I'll stop it with the Infernal Master.
Might as well. You do. And then Hammer Hand on the other Grey Knights. Now they can do it because of the disciplines from, but it costs a 6 or a 7 to cast now. I got it with a 7.
You got it with a 7? I'll try and stop it with a Zangor Shaman.
Sure. Yeah, that's my last power.
Oh.
So they have Hammer Hand. +1 to wound.
Well,
We're going to shooting. We are going to do all the Storm Bolters at the Rubric Marines in the middle. Yeah. 3 of them are rapid firing, so it's 4, 8, 12, plus 4 more, so 16. Yeah, so 16 shots. I'm going to throw the Rhino in there as well, because it's all the same profile. And that's the squad with the double hammer, so they don't get the side cannon. These are 3s to hit, with the Rhino included. And these are going to be 4s to wound. But you're going to have all his dust, so 2 up save against that. That's going to do 5, 6, 7, 8 wounds. Maybe I get lucky and kill a guy? I do.
Yeah.
Ooh, 3 damage. I slay 1 entire Rubric Marine. We do Kaldor Drago firing into the Scarab Cult Terminators. I don't want to get tied up with them for too long, so we're just going to put shots into them. His Stormbolter's Master Crafted. He is the Supreme Commander of the Grey Knight, Supreme Grand Master. He chose himself. And that is 2 wounding hits at AP 1. These go to 3 up. You are okay. Then we're going to do the... I guess... No, because he's not rerolling. So I'll do him next. Firing. No negatives, but he hits on 2s. And 2 more wounds. -1. Same thing, Master Crafted Stormbolter. I do 2 damage. And he takes 2 wounds. Doesn't really accomplish much. I wanted to kill 1 more shooting, so like charging in Drago, well, I'll have to just do it on his own. And then the last shooting I have, well, it's the 2 Terminator squads and the Strike Squad over there. We're going to start with that Terminator squad, and I think I want to fire everything into these Terminators over here. But I'm afraid of not doing any damage to them. If this Strike Squad going in will do some damage. Almost certain of that, but I don't have a reroll, so any failed charge, real bad time. Yeah, they're going to fire over here to put pressure on them. So side cannon first. We hit once. We wound once. You have a 3-up save.
I have a 3-up save.
2 damage.
Naturally.
And then we have all the Storm Bolters. 4, 8, 12, 16 shots. Would love to kill a guy here. 4s to hit because I'm shooting through woods. 4s to wound. 2 more wounds. Oh, sorry, that's the first half, sorry. I only had certain dice in front of me. So 2 wounds on top of 2. So 4 wounding hits. At least it's consistent. And I don't kill anyone. Okay. Down to 1. I'm too afraid to shoot at anything because of difficult charges. What we will do is they're going to fire everything into that squad there. I would love to make the 9-inch charge, but I'd rather just put a morale pressure on them. Maybe they'll start make some of them run away and then get them later on. Maybe, just maybe. So we're going to do side cannon and then the 16 Stormbolter shots. Side cannon first. We moved. They all hit. 3. Oh, wow. They all wound as well. -3 every in bones. And I kill 3 of them. And the Stormbolters on 3s and 4s because they are T4 on the Zangor. So we have 3 wounds on the first volley. And then followed by 1 more. 4 wounds, which are just 5-ups. I kill 3 more. So I killed 6. There's 8 Zangors left. And that unit in the middle there.
Yeah, I was just looking for the sergeant.
Yeah. All right, not bad. That was the last thing I was firing, so we're going to start charging. This Rhino will declare a charge against the Rubric Marines, who are in the woods, so it is -2. There's no command points for an Overwatch. We make it with a 9. Love to see it, folks. Love to see it. We'll just go right there, charge in. We are in this table quarter with that Rhino now. This strike squad will declare a charge. 8, good enough. That's a good start. We just want to avoid the woods, like, well, you know, like the plague. And then we're going to get these guys over there. And we are going to go over to this strike squad declaring charge against those Zangors. 5?
They're good.
They should be good, but it's tight. We'll end up charging there. There's 5 was more than enough. Unfortunately, I do leave the objective in doing so. The Terminators there are going to declare a charge. They need a 9. Oh, jeez. Okay, that's lucky. Brutal. We're going to go with those Grey Knight Terminators declaring a charge against... Oh, they're not a legal target anymore, so we'll just say that squad, I suppose. They fail. Okay, no reroll. They're just stuck back there. It's okay. We're going to go with the Brother Captain declaring charge against Helldrake. -2 to this equals 3 inches. I think he fails. Yeah, I just needed 1 more. I needed a 6 on that charge. That's okay. That is... Oh, well, I don't know if it's okay. It's something. It's definitely something. And then Drago will declare a charge against the Scarab Cult. 10.
Whoa.
Look at him go.
He made it.
The scary thing, though, is the fact that I'm going to be charging out of his OBSEC range. You know what? Drago's so big energy, we're going to assume that he's going to kill them, and they're not going to be able to pile in and get the objective. Though they very well might be able to. I'm just going to hope they don't. We're going to fight first with Drago because we're already here. There is no command points on either player's side, so it's just straight dice at this point. We're going to see where it takes us. His Warlord trait does give an extra attack on the charge. It does remove the invulnerable save against demons specifically, not these guys, obviously. 7 attacks with Drago on the charge. Re-rolling because he buffed himself up. And then these are 2s to wound. Every 6 is a mortal wound in addition to normal damage because I'm in the... he's strength 8. Because we're in the right tide of convergence. So that's 2 mortal wounds and 7 saves.
Let's see if it matters.
It probably doesn't. No, they get cut down. He just like actually just mashes them up. That's Kaldor Drago. I didn't even notice Kenny's roll. Those were all 3s, 2s, and 1s. Wild. Well, even on average, they were going to die there, but that was a horrible... That's a Kenny roll. That's a Kenny roll. My next charge, we're going to go with the strike squad here. We're going to pile in a little bit. Okay, let's strike here. We'll go with the swords first. We're going to remember that they have the Symphonic Strike Psychic Power active on them, so they are going to be 4 attacks a model, 5 on the Justicars. So that's 10 Thunderhammer attacks between the 2 of them. These are 4 stay with the Demon Hammers, though. No re-rolling, so we only actually got like 3 hits. 2s to wound. That's a mortal wound and 3 saves. And it kills 4 Zangors because of the mortal wound on the Tide of Convergence. The swords on 3s. Yep, 1 miss. Oof. These are strength 5, so these are 3s to wound. And 6s, that's 3 mortal wounds in addition. And then that is 9 saves. Yep, they're dead. They get cut down. That is like 12 dead or something. That Tide of Convergence is wild. And then we're going to go with the Rhino attacking. 3 attacks. Nope, they all miss. What I think I want to do is go with the Paladins. Not the Paladins, the Grey Knight Terminators there. They are the ones with Hammer Hand too. So we're going to go ahead and fight with them. We'll do the Halberds first, I guess. The 3 Halberds, because that's a double Hammer Terminator squad. These are hitting on 3s. No command points to boost them up to 2s. And these wound on 2s because of Hammer Hand. And no 6s, so we have 4 invulnerable saves. And I kill 2. And then I got 2 hammers to go. Which are going to be 4 attacks plus 3 because of the Justicar. And then these are 4s to hit, 4 hits, and 2s to wound. So 1 mortal wound and 3 saves. Oh, just 1 mortal wound. Very nice.
Well, that actually kind of didn't work out the way I wanted it
I know
to.
it because you're going to pull that. I figured the Terminators alone would have done all the work, but these guys, I kind of whipped it a little bit. You're going to pile in. You're going to pile in. And we'll get you guys going there. I'm gonna get the side cannon out of the way because it's not a nemesis weapon, so it's not very exciting. 3s and 4s, nothing there. And then I have 2 swords and a hammer. The 2 swords on 3s and 4 3s. So that's a mortal wound and 3 saves. Kills 3 of them because of the mortal wound. And then I have the hammer, which is 4 attacks. 1 hit and a 2. 1 more save. I kill 1 more. All right. So we didn't quite kill that squad, but we did some damage to it. And we consolidate further in, and I think I'm done charging. You get to do you can fight here, over there. I still have to fight with the librarian, but
Yeah, so I might as well
fight I
just
have left.
throw
Yeah,
in
you
5
might as well.
attacks.
You might as well. 3s, 1 miss, and he's strength good, so 3s. Okay, and then we have our save. I don't know what your AP is. I make 1, I know that.
2.
2? So I fail that save. And how much damage is it?
2.
Oh, he's got his Van Braces makes it 1 damage. He's down to 6 wounds, I think. I gotta double check. He's actually only got 4 wounds left. Let's go ahead and attack with the librarian. He's got 4 attacks with his nemesis weapon. Oh, he's got 2 hits. And, oh yeah, mortal wound. I'm not too sure if I forgot about that the last turn. So 2, no, just 1. Just 1 save and a mortal wound, so 5 up. Oh, very nice. You just take a mortal wound. Do these have Infernal Regeneration still?
Probably.
So you're probably at 11 still. Go double check that, because I did the 1 damage to him previously. I'm like, I'm just gonna heal it. And I don't think we ever healed him. He would have been at 12, just down to 11 now. We got Rubric Marines punching a rhino. They should have 2 attacks each.
They do.
Yeah.
Just have to move that guy a little closer and then.
Then the staff could actually do some damage, unfortunately.
Maybe.
Hopefully it doesn't do too much.
Regular guys.
On 3s and 5s. That's 2, 3. Saving. 2 damage. I'm down to 7. All right, the stick.
Okay.
1 hit.
Hey, a wound. Wait, yeah, 7.
It should be plus 2 or 3, yeah. That's a minus something good. Ooh, definitely beats that.
It's not minus something good. 2 damage.
2 damage down to 5. Oh, it's just a 4 staff. Your 4 staff does D3, eh? Interesting. Yeah, well, I guess that is just a regular 4 stave. All the other ones didn't update. I have fancy Nemesis Force weapons, and you have fancy Kopeshes. Well, you get your Zangors fighting, and didn't mean to drag him in. So I guess I'll let your Shaman attack too. Okay, just gonna let me pull him back a little bit. There we go. So we have the Zangors. All right, who are they attacking?
The strike squad.
Strike squad makes sense.
Hitting on 3s, no re.
Yep, that's a kitty roll. Yep. That's strength. They're probably not strength 5.
Nope.
That is the end of combat. I have no more else to do on my turn, but the Zangors sure do. On a 1, they stay.
Nope.
Okay, 1's running, and then the other 2 are running on 1s and 2s. 1 more run. So we have 2 Zangor, 1 Zangor left. And then the Zangors over here lost a handful. Lost 6. I'm probably bravery 7. That's an 8. I don't know what they are. 1 will run, and then some may follow. How many are left after 1 runs? 5?
This
6?
many.
That many? Okay.
Oh, look at that.
2 more. Oh my.
Hey.
Zangors. Then at the end of my turn for scoring, I am in all 4 table quarters.
Yep.
Nope, I messed that up. Oh no, I did mess that up. Crap, I forgot to do something with you. It was also them. They were only supposed to charge if the Terminators didn't charge them, but it's a good thing they both charged. And so I actually kind of screwed up there, guys. I do not have this table quarter. Boo. But I am near my maximum capability of killing demons. I've killed Magnus and the other one, so I'm at 8 points for that secondary. Assassinate, I got 4 points for killing Magnus because he's the warlord. And that's about it. I have to work on killing the other characters still. We're on to turn 3 though. This game is, even though we've annihilated each other's armies quite a bit, this game is still fresh. Alright, so Kenny's got 1 command point here. And for scoring, nada! Kenny's on 1 out of the 6 objectives right now. I pushed him off the 2 flank ones. This one's got nothing on it, but we're trying. Command phase, we're gonna use the relic here.
Ike Ligon's Augury.
Ooh, we're gonna target the librarian, brother librarian. This is unique because any abilities that would reduce damage or in any way, shape, or form don't exist here. So I lose my relic. Well, I still keep. Does it stop feel no pain effects as well? I guess it would.
It says reduce damage.
Oh, reduce damage? Then no. Okay, well I have a 4 up against mortal wounds. That's all he's got going for him. Then we have a prayer from the Infernal Master.
All right, so the Infernal Master can't see that squad of Terminators.
You just roll a 3 up and then we can pick whatever he wants to do.
Sure. He did it.
Nice, look at him go.
So I'm going to use Bladed Maelstrom on this squad of Terminators. That's -2 to advance and charge rolls.
Oh yeah, they're...
And they take a mortal wound But they don't have enough friends.
Ah. I probably should have tagged this guy because now he's a little too free to do whatever he wants. Anyways, he's going to run or advance.
Yeah, he's gonna hoof it, which he probably doesn't have those.
Extra 4. I mean, I see 1 foot and he doesn't have a hoof. He's going to go right on the objective.
Yeah.
That's his home. Hello.
I couldn't see.
The Rubric Marines are going to advance. They go
They
6 plus 2. They go up to 8 inches. 8 inches just to get them in this table quarter. To keep getting points for engaging all fronts. Boom. Gonna go there just so avoiding the wall. You're still in my territory though. We're over here. In this quarter.
Gonna move these Angors.
Hiding time. Keep one on the. Well, I guess you don't need to because you got.
No.
Oh, you do have a 4th one. Okay. The 2 Exalted Sorcerers.
Exalted Sorcerer number 2. Exalted Sorcerer number 1.
All right.
Can he see? He can see.
Oh yeah, he can see.
Oh, right. Infernal Master's gonna advance.
An extra 3. And
I'm just gonna move these Scarab Occult Terminators.
yeah, they're able to move and shoot now. We were thinking about maybe advancing over there, but that's what that guy is for. I should have. Well, even if I tied him up, yeah, he wouldn't have been able to make it without
He
the
wouldn't have
advance.
been able to make it.
I
You did
should've-
this.
I messed up. That was a tactical error.
And I'm gonna fall back with that Singular Zangler.
Absolutely.
This is his objective. Look at him go.
Hello. Well, I mean, assuming my guys
Look
live.
at him go.
Psychic time, and there will be 12 Cabal points still on the table as we whittle away at the Psychic Might of the Thousand Suns. Cast Doombolt from apparently Exalted Sorcerer number 1.
That is Exalted Sorcerer number 1.
Green Stick Man.
You will show him respect.
Oh!
Oh no! Oh no!
That's not that bad. You have a lot of wounds, but you get the power off. You could just spend a command point to ignore the perils.
No, I'll just take it.
Okay, taking the perils. D3 mortal wounds, and I take many myself. Is it? I take 3
Flat 3, yep.
Is there another effect to this one? I feel like Doombolt has.
I
another
can
effect.
throw another D3 on there.
Do you want to do that?
I have to wait for you to successfully take the mortal wounds.
Oh, okay. Well, I take 2 mortal wounds.
Though I guess I will add D3 to that.
Is that 4 Cabal points?
Yes, it is.
All right, so
Down
you're
to
down to 8, and then adding a further D3, and adding another 2. Aegis. Nice.
I was
One more
hoping to
damage.
kill the second one.
You got 1.5.
Oh.
We're gonna kill you, and put a wound on you, and then we have a perils to resolve. 1 more. Wound. 4 wounds remaining. He still has another power.
I will now use the Athenian Scrolls
Ooh.
on Smite. So now for the rest of the game, which is like 2 more turns, I roll 3d6 for my Smite and drop the lowest.
Got a
I'll take a
9.
10.
10 because you're a Thousand Sun. I will try to deny it because I might as well. Drago? Nope, you're good. Boom. And D3 mortal wounds.
I should have added +1 to that.
+1 because you. Oh, a further +1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
It's 3. Oof. Aegis. I take 2. Or wound you. Or kill you and wound you. And then we have the Rahadi. He's got 3 powers he can throw out.
He sure does. He's going to Glimmer of Zinch.
-1 to hit.
-1 to hit.
You got
I
an
got
8.
9.
9. I'll try and stop it with. I'll just do Drago again. I do. Oh, you got a 9? So
Yeah.
I don't stop it. I
Got
got
him.
I also got a 9. I need to shoot 10.
Glimmer of Zinch is totally going to hit my wounded Exalted Sorcerer.
Absolutely. All right.
Weaver of Fates.
Weaver.
I got a 7. What do you got?
I'll try and stop it with Brother Captain. I got a 10.
That's all yours.
All right.
Well, gonna smite on a 6.
Smite. You got it.
Ooh,
There's a
7.
7.
I got a 7.
Librarian. I stop it.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to do Prasagi.
I'm going to try and presage.
5. That's probably not.
That's gonna be a hard no.
That's a hard no. Okay. Was that his 3rd power?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Does he have a 3rd power you wanted?
I already did it.
What did you just smoke?
Weaver of Fates
And Weaver.
and
Oh, Glamour.
Glamour.
That's correct. Correct. Okay. And then that was the Infernal Masters.
he's done so much this game.
It's whatever.
He's trying his best.
Okay. What about those rubrics?
All right. Well, they can do Swelled by the Warp.
I'm gonna 100% swell by the warp.
Did it.
That's a 12. Absolutely. I don't even think I have a deny nearby. So I did 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if I did theirs or not.
What about those guys?
They might be within 24. They are indeed within 24. So I need a double 6 to stop it. Wow, what a surprise! I don't. I'm gonna choose the wounded Exalted Sorcerer. For a reason. Oh, what does it do?
+2 strength, +1 attack.
Oh, it's just that dark power. Gotcha. This guy over here is gonna perform a psychic action.
Psychic Interrogation.
You succeed.
That's a 6. Oh, I guarantee it passes using the
gonna
rest
use
of my
his-
Cabal points.
8 Cabal points to interrogate. We'll say this guy, I guess. The character nearest. So that's 3 more victory points for the interrogation. What are they gonna do?
They're gonna do something that rhymes with all right. It's Smite.
They
Never-
fail.
Never mind.
Now it is time for the Scarab Occult Terminators to fire into, I assume, my Strike Squad, but it could be the Terminators. I don't know.
Strike.
All bullets into the Strike Squad on 3s.
4s to wound. Hey, that's a wound. That's a yikes. It's all coming apart. We take a damage. I don't think I care for the Psy Cannon anymore. I just want these guys walking around with these giant swords murdering everything. Reaper gets to go still on, yep, 2 hits and 3s to wound. That's a wound. That's pretty good AP though, which I fail. So that kills the Psy Cannon. And the Hellfire. We have 2 hits.
Oh!
2s to wound.
Oh!
And if it's -3, I make
It's
it
minus 2!
Oh, it's only -2. Oh, they both saves. Oh, it's literally just a missile. Is it not better, Hellfire? And Helldrake.
Helldrake.
He's gonna bathe him in hot, glorious flame.
3 shots?
3 shots.
Oh, I gotta die right here.
Wounding him on 3s. Now these do full damage because of the relic on him. A -2, so I make 1 and I'll fail 1. And unfortunately, that's 2 damage. We have 2 Infernal Bolt Pistols because the Infernal Master advanced.
Here we go. I'm just gonna do both at the same time.
strike
They
squad.
hit on 2s. Oh, what a surprise. They wound on. Oh, not that.
We have the Aspiring
Yes.
Sorcerer with a Bolt Pistol. He's gonna like
Here
try
he
and
goes.
get the pilot.
That's okay.
He misses, okay.
We're gonna do this Exalted Sorcerer into the squad.
Yep.
And he's performed so well that he's
That's
gonna make it.
He's in it. He's in it to win it. I sure hope he doesn't whiff and then die to Demon Hammers.
You shut up. You shut up right now.
All right, what about the other one?
Same squad.
Same idea. It probably needs like a 5 or a 6. Nope. That you have a command point if you want to use it there.
No. He thinks
no.
this is Zinch's will. He's
This is he just will.
He's chill.
We got a big old charge over here.
Oh, it's only 10 inches.
Oh, nice. Okay.
That's pretty feasible. Nah, never mind.
Do you want to re-roll it?
Zinch's will.
Zinja's will. Okay. We got a fight over here first.
Well, I got 5 dice. He's got 6 attacks.
All right. Yes, that's true. Well, I guess he would only have 4 attacks, but
Right.
he's a lord.
So he's hitting on 2s with no rerolls. Let's
Right.
keep that in mind here.
And we have
Oh, what a surprise.
we have a pair of 1s.
Yeah.
These are strength +2, so you should be strength 9-ish.
I am strength 9. Oh, look at that.
Cool. Minus
-1.
I make oh, neither save actually.
Ooh.
Is that so? I kills the one guy.
Kills the one, and then kills the
kills
other.
another. Well, I will keep my Justicar. Which they're both out of an inch, eh? Well, you could choose to pile in them. I assume you don't want to. Let me see if that guy's within an inch. I do not think that guy is within an inch. Nope, he's not. Interesting.
Well, I'll just stay where I am then.
That is very fair. At the early charge, I will do my Librarian with his 4 attacks.
And I'll allow it. By the way, he's up to 12 wounds now.
Ah, you're correct. Correct. 2 hits and no wounds.
Okay. So that makes it his turn, right?
If you want it to be.
Oh, it is.
Hitting on 3s.
Hitting on 3s.
Wounding on 3s.
Wait, didn't I give him +1 to hit?
With what?
No, I failed that.
Oh, yeah. That's a wound,
That's a wound. Yeah.
which I will fail.
Oh, look
He
at
is dead.
Well, we're gonna consolidate.
And I've got a Rhino to swing with. We're still in our... Never mind. We have, nothing.
8 attacks from regular Marines. Re-rolling 1s due to proximity to the new Lord hanging out.
Absolutely.
Got him. That one's 5's doing. I got 2.
We take 1 damage. I'm down to 4.
Well, it's time for 2 force staffs.
Ooh. Got a couple hits.
Don't
And-
fail me now.
A wound. We pass.
All yours.
All right. So that's it. No, there might be morale. That strike squad over there. Oh, he actually runs. You actually got him. That's huge.
Oh, nice.
Damn.
Don't get. Yeah.
Ooh. Now, that only puts me on 2 objectives. Very interesting. And I get a command point. We're both at 1.
Yeah.
And I get 5 points because I'm only on 2 objectives.
Yeah.
I got 2 OBSEC units on that one, and Kelter Drago was over here. Losing my Librarian, and then losing that guy to morale. Well, it's a 5-point deficit there. So we have got to get Kenny off of objectives. So you're on currently 2 of them. That one's going to be hard to get you off of, unfortunately for me. But I can get you off of this one here, and that one over there.
Yeah.
He is aircraft. He won't be able to score, but he's still a thorn in my side I'd like to get rid of, naturally. Drago will target himself in the command phase to reroll all hit rolls, and we are going to move him this way. It is going to be a 6-inch charge for Mr. Drago. I was debating on running you and making a move for the objective, but I wasn't loving the roll. We are going to unfortunately move. That's such a bad charge with the -2 on the woods. Oh man, that's suspicious. Whatever, we're still going to just move you there. Maybe you'll make it, who knows. You never know. Crazier things. And then after that move, that's going to bring us to over here.
Nice.
Strike squad is going to try and make sure I get this objective. Just beat the crap out of that guy. So we're going to move them in this direction because they're going to try and make a charge up and around. I'm going to change their move. They're actually going to move towards the Terminators because they alone might be able to do quite a bit of damage to them. And then these Terminators are going to just hang out on this objective. We're going to move 5 with these Terminators. I changed my mind yet again. We're just going to go with the Terminators, and hopefully with a -2, they still make the charge. And that should conclude movement. I think I want to keep these guys in combat with the Rhino, but the Rhino's slowly ebbing away. If I fall back, they get to shoot, and that could be kind of devastating. They get to attack me again. I'm going to leave this. We're going to fall back. About there. A little bit closer. We just want to make sure we have something in this table quarter. Psychic time! Think we're just going to start with some basic stuff. Mr. Drago. Mr. Drago, what are you going to... Vortex, maybe? Yeah, because I think you're just going to Vortex. And I don't want to gate, and I don't want to... I think I just want to Vortex and Smite, yeah.
You want to spend 100% of your command points rolling 3 dice? No? Okay.
Vortex. We fail. Oof. Smite. We succeed. Would you like to try and stop it?
Oh yeah. Oh, you're in a bad spot, my man. you ever seen a Rubik ring deny a power before?
Maybe. Yes. We're gonna smite with the brother captain. We got it with an 8.
You ever seen, I don't know, the guy standing behind the Rubik rings?
Oh, not with the +1.
I'll allow it.
So D3 mortal wounds. 1 mortal wound to the Helldrake.
Well,
then we're gonna go to this squad. This strike squad there. Oh, I don't know. It's weird. Because I don't want to shoot anything. So I need to charge. I need to use them as charge bumps. Get to them. Charging. We're going to go hammer hand on those Terminators. They got it with a 7.
I'll deny with those Terminators.
You
got it with a 9.
Oh, very good denial phase. Pretty sure those... We're going to change their move up a little bit because I realize I wanted them as an option to go for them too. So we're going to change their move to there. And then they're going to cast the extra attack on themselves from the Rapier Brotherhood.
And I would like to say no from that Zangor.
No.
No.
So they get the extra attack, okay. We'll go hammer hand with the Grey Knights in the back of the Terminators. We got it with a 10.
I'll try with Exalted Sorcerer
Yeah.
number 47. Nope.
No. It is shooting time. We are going to start with this brother captain taking shots at that guy there if he's outside of 3.
He for sure is.
It really looks like he is, yeah. Yeah.
And
okay.
I'll let you do it.
He's got 4 shots with his master-crafted Stormbolter, which will be 2s, and wounding on 4s, I guess. 3 wounding hits at AP 1. 4 up. And you take 2 damage. And then we're going to have Calder Drago fire, same target. 2s and 4s. We do 2 more. And 4 damage. He gets gunned down by master-crafted Stormbolters. Boom, down he goes. We are going to have this strike squad fire into, I guess, just that Zangor there. We'll put the Stormbolters into him. And 3s. Stormbolters. Just like grossly overkill. We're going to deatomize his body. We got 5 wounding hits.
Want to see something cool? No, never mind.
He dies 4 times over. Boom, 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 boom. You know what? There was a reason to not shoot him. I kind of had an idea of the Terminators charging him and then the Grey, the strike squad charging them, so I could get the Terminators on the objective, just in case like they made the charge first. There's an awkward way of doing it. I don't know. It wasn't a great idea. We're gonna have. I don't want them to shoot because the wounded guys out front, it'll make the charge that much harder. So I'm not going to shoot with them, and I don't want to shoot backwards because I don't want to make that charge harder. These 2 have already shot. I have no shooting over there, so we're right on to charging. One of the more important charges are the ones over there, because that will determine if I get on objectives or not. Terminators in the back have a 7-inch charge. They are going to roll a 9. That's perfect. And they're going to charge in from the back there, and then that means this strike squad does not need to charge. This squad will declare a charge. I assume you do not want Overwatch.
No, I'm good.
All right, and they're going to charge at -2. Oof. Now, do I re-roll? I am...
If you mess that up, Drago could potentially fail his like 5-inch charge.
Well, I know the problem here is Drago, his charge isn't as important. These are kind of okay, but that's a pretty big threat on this flank I'd like to get rid of. So I want to secure this flank because this one's already kind of shaken and it's kind of going downhill.
Ooh.
I'll command point it. It's a 7-inch charge with a -2. Oh, we make it with an 8. Very nice. Now I know they can become durable, but I just have a bunch of attacks and mortal wounds. I'm hoping just go right through them. I'm avoiding the woods while they go in. So they're done over there. And then Drago. He's going to roll. Dang. I can't get everything, I suppose. That was a 6 I needed there. Brother Captain, declaring a charge against the Rubrics. I think he needs a 9.
Now you have to check.
I'm almost certain it was the 9. Yeah, it's over 7 inches, so the woods make that a 9-inch charge. Oof! Okay, a little faulty over here, but we made up for a couple good charges over here, which are still important. So we are gonna fight first over here. I assume you want to make them more durable?
Yeah, I'll spend the command point on taking reducing the damage characteristic of weapons.
Yeah, pile in. You have 1 wound on that guy, so I'll swing with, that doesn't matter, I'll do all the halberds first. They're all 1 damage, but they still have enough AP that, no actually, their AP's not super great here because you have all this dust, so they're only AP 1, so they put you to 3 up saves. 3 halberds on 3s, ooh, and 2s, because I have hammer hand. So we have a mortal wound and 4 saves. 3 ups. And I do, ooh, that's 4 damage. That kills 2 of them. And then we have the demon hammers. 7 attacks with the hammers on 4s. Ugh, we have a wound though.
5 up.
All right, you take just 2 damage. Boom. Then we'll consolidate in further just to make sure we're in this table quarter.
That'll give me... Yep.
Then the Terminators over there are just going, I'll pile them in after. I'm just going to do their attacks from over here. We have 3 guys with swords ready to go. Well, one's technically a halberd. The 3 swords, actually, I could throw the halberd in the 2 because there's an invulnerable save, it doesn't matter. They're all 3 swooned. Can one of them not get hammer hand? Ah, whatever. I'll say they don't have hammer hand. I'm not too concerned about it. And that's 1 mortal wound and 4 saves. 5s. Oh, we kill 3 of them. And then the demon hammer, which is 2 hits and 2 more saves. 2 more saves. No, I got that Zangor. And the objective. And then we're gonna consolidate. We're gonna pile in and consolidate. Pile in wasn't gonna be much, it was gonna be like this. Just getting a little bit closer over here, and then we're gonna consolidate further in this direction. Staying on the objective though, naturally. And you have your fight over here against
Wrong.
Is there another one?
Oh wait, no, you fell back, I see. Oh yeah, right.
All right, we got the Kopesh first, I assume?
Yep, 6 attacks with the Kopesh. Uh-huh.
That's a wound, and I will fail. That's 2 damage, so I got 1 wound left, and then we have, I'll put it on the guy in the back there, I suppose. Oh, all 3 hit, very nice. And all 3 wound. And it's only AP1.
Yep.
So I fail 1 D3 damage. It kills the guy in the back, yeah, so he dies. That's gonna be the end of my turn. For scoring, I do have engaged on all fronts. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 table quarters for 3 points on the 3rd turn. So I do get an additional 3 victory points for killing the Infernal Master. I'm still trying to work on getting the stupid demon though. God, man, I failed that charge. Drago could have done it for sure. And a point update at the end of the 3rd battle round before we go to the first one. Scores 31 for Grey Knights, 28 for Thousand Suns. So we're both kind of sucking. But we're trying. We are trying. We're going to turn 4 for Thousand Suns. And you gain a command point. You're on, bringing you to 1 of my none. You're on 1, 2 of the objectives, which is not more than me, but not enough for being on 3. So 5 whole victory points. Domination is hard, everyone. Domination is hard. Okay. Command phase, you want to pick something that could ignore modifiers. He's -1 to hit currently for shooting.
Obscuring stops everything with a rhino.
Okay. He's the one with the relic, Mr. Number 1. Okay, well, he's going to target the rhino then.
Yep, only option.
And the Helldrake is staying low to the ground, so he still moves 20. Oh, he actually goes back up to 12.
Yeah, he does.
I'll fly to there. Rubric Marines moving up 6.
Train here.
The Sorcerer.
I can see inside.
You're going to go up, look through the terrain, so you can see through the obscuring terrain at stuff over here. Those Marines are going to be moving back to get onto the objective. Ending there. Got that one secured. Oh my gosh, are you going to suicide him?
No.
Moving Exalted Sorcerer number 2 to my Terminators. Then he's jumping out of there to there, just to get for engage on all fronts. Is he going to try and charge to get the objective and murder them? I can't do 6 damage.
Let's see if the smite does it.
Ah. We go to the guy who has the active Athenian scrolls. He gets to throw smite on 3 d6s.
He'll take a 10.
A 10, all right. And who is the nearest visible? Is it my brother captain?
It's maybe the rhino?
I guess we can measure and figure it out.
Yeah.
Sorry, he's on this side of the building. Then you cast that on a 10, eh? Well, I have enough psychers nearby. I'll try and stop it. We'll start with
You might as well, yeah.
I do not, because I rolled a 10 as well. Boo. Okay, so it's going to be, and you're going to spend some Cabal points to make an extra D3. So
I'm going to spend the 4, yeah.
So D3, so 2D3 damage. It's 4. And we have the Aegis, which ignores. Ooh, none. He's got 1 wound left. Oof. Gonna attempt Doombolt.
He's going to try his hardest. Hey, an 8.
An 8. No, Drago will try to stop it. We don't. We also roll an 8. Oh.
We're good at this.
Is it 3 more?
Flat 3, yeah.
And he's going to Aegis. None of it.
One of it.
But he will die. my character. He failed his charge, no. 5 victory points because he killed the character in the psychic phase with Sorceress Prowess. Not bad. So that's that one done.
That's him done?
We still have that one over there.
Oh, yeah.
It would have been smart. I should have done the deny with him in case he died, but that's okay. I did with Drago. I think I still have enough denies on the table for it to be okay.
He's going to go for Glamour Zinch.
All right, Glamour.
Got a 9.
A 9. You can have it.
I will give those Rubric Marines a -1 to hit.
Over here?
Yep.
All right. And then his second of 3 powers.
Smite.
Okay.
I got it as 7.
I'll try and stop Smite. I'll use the Grey Knight, the Terminus right in front for that one. I do stop it with an 8.
Hey, good job.
Weaver of Fates for an invulnerable save, or additional invulnerable save.
10, I'm going for those Rubric Marines.
You can have it. You can have it. And that leaves me with 2 more denies, but Kenny only has 2 more powers, and they're all over here.
Yep.
You're gonna smite.
We are gonna smite.
That is a 9. Might as well try and stop it. I got a 6. Nope, that's not good. So smite goes off. D3 mortal wounds. It's
Hey.
3. I ages none. Oof. We're gonna lose you and put a wound on that guy. We're gonna do Twist of Fate.
Twist of Fate. That's an 8.
And I don't stop it.
You have no invulnerable save.
Ooh, I get to fight first. Ooh. Roll smite over here.
We are doing smite over there.
And that's a miscast. Would you like to ignore that? Or re-roll it? Or keep the command point and just
I'm
take
gonna
wounds?
re-roll it.
Alright, so we're gonna re-roll that smite. And that's gonna still be
That's an 8.
I'm gonna spend Cabal points to make it a 9, so it does go off legally, I think. I can't remember how many smites you've done at this point. Probably should have kept track of that. I was hitting Drago. Yeah, you needed that. You needed to boost it to a 9 to go off. So it's gonna do D3 mortal wounds to Caldor Drago, which is gonna be
1.
1. Aegis? No. 4. We have one more smite, forgot. This cast on a 10 though, from those Rubric Marines into the Rhino.
No.
No. The bolters are gonna fire into the Rhino.
We got 9 shots on 3s, re-rolling nothing.
One thing I did realize when I said I didn't get, and when I said I didn't get, remember when I messed up and didn't have this table quarter for engagement on fronts? I think I mentioned on camera I don't get any points. I actually got 2 points for that. I don't know why that clued in now, but I still get 2 points for that. I may have said 0. So if anyone's corrected me, I know I got 2. Sorry. I was thinking, well, I'm going to lose him and get engaged on all fronts, lose my 3 points on it, but I'll still get the 2 at least here and there. I'm like, oh, I might not have mentioned that earlier. That's fine. Anyways, proceed over here. Sorry for the interruption.
2 wounds.
2 wounding hits, and I will make 1 save. I will make 2 saves. Rubric Marines are going to do the exact same thing, but this time to Caldor Drago. They're going to attempt.
7 shots on
3s. Yeah, no sorcerer nearby.
Yep.
And 4s. That's not bad.
2, so 3 up.
He's got his 3 up invulnerable save with his shield. He takes 1 damage. Down to 3. You're going to fire 2d3 shots into the Terminators.
That is what they are.
5 shots.
3?
On 3s.
3 shots.
Was it 3 shots? That's right, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, it's 2d3. You rolled, oh, it was only 3? Oh, gross. 2 wounds, and I will make 1 save and fail the other. Put it on the back guy, I guess, yeah.
Well, let's see.
Infernal Bolt Pistol. Hit. Wound. Uh-oh. He's fine.
Oh.
We'll keep it on the guy in the back. And that's it for shooting, because I don't think the Zangor has any shooting attacks.
He does not.
Where do you want to start charging?
Zangor Shaman into the Strike Squad.
By all means. 6. That, there, folks, is perfectly good.
Sorcerer.
Sorcerer charging. I have no Overwatch, so bring it on. He's in it to win it. This is, well, Kenny doesn't really have many options but to use his characters, I suppose. We're at a very nitty-gritty point here in the game. Helldrake.
Helldrake coming in. That might be bad.
That might be good, though. Within 6? Yeah, that's good. He's in. Oh, boy, those wings. All right, we're going to put the Rubric Marines into Drago to try and finish him off here. Well, that's good enough. If they kill him, that's amazing. But if they don't, gives him some potential. Well, not really. I guess he's going to murder them on his turn anyways. And stand on an objective. There's an Exalted Sorcerer on the other side of the building. No legal charge target for him, though. We were just checking that there. All right, I have no interrupts. Do you just want to start here or do this one last? Or what do you...
We'll do that one first. I have no command points, so no matter what we do, it's whatever.
It's just dice. All right, we got Rubrics first, I guess. They have 6 attacks on 3s, and they wound him on 4s. Let's see, what can they do? That's 4 wounds.
No ones?
Oh! I don't have a command point, so he's down to 2. And then, the Aspiring Sorcerer.
2 sticks.
Oh, both sticks hit. Ooh.
1 wound. You got no command point.
Oh, no.
He's
Oh, my gosh! I can't believe that worked. That was very not likely. Very good job. There you go. He's dead. If anyone's curious, his shield doesn't give him a +1 to a save. It's just a 3-up invulnerable save. So he has a 2-up armor and a 3-up invul, not a 1-up 3-up. They might be curious. He's got a storm shield. He has a 2-up. No, not in this case, unfortunately. So who's fighting over here first?
The Exalted Sorcerer.
Exalted
Because
Sorcerer.
that guy's got 1 wounded.
Yeah, all right, fair.
So 5 attacks on 2s.
1 miss. And 3s.
3s.
We got 2, 3 wounds. They're all -1.
Yep.
I lose that one guy in the back. And then we have the Helldrake. Attacks on the Helldrake.
All hit.
All hit, very nice. And 3s. -1 or 2?
2.
-2. That kills another Terminator. And
Yep.
just pull the guy in the back, I guess. Yep. And then we have the Shaman attempting something ambitious. I don't know. I actually don't know what his weapon's like. I assume he just has the similar staff like a
He's got a Force Staff. What a surprise.
What a surprise.
He's
All
going
right.
to make his disc attacks first.
Disc attack.
Hits, because he gives himself +1 to hit. Wound.
Doesn't actually
Never
affect
mind. Yeah,
himself.
he leaves himself out. That means this was a bad charge overall.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s
Hey,
with the staff.
The 3's not bad. 1 miss. Wouldn't have mattered there then.
No wound.
-1.
That
I guess.
kills him.
Yeah, it kills the sword. So I have the Demon Hammer left. So I'm going to fight with these Terminators here. Makes the most sense. Ooh, we have full damage too. Okay, hitting on 3s with those halberds. We have a miss, and these wound on 3s. We have 4 wounding hits at AP2, so you go to a 4-up. I kill just the wounded guy, and they have the 2 hammers. 4s to hit with the hammers. Ooh, good roll, good roll. 4 hits, 2s to wound. So that's 4 saves and a mortal wound. These are all 5-ups. And every fail is a dead guy. We killed him. And we are going to consolidate towards the nearest being that guy. We're not going to bother. I think their life for the rest of the game is just hanging out over here. That's fine. And then we're going to go with the Demon Hammer on the Justicar against the Zangor Shaman. And then we have 4s to hit. We got a hit, which is a wound.
Well, he's going to save.
Oh, very nice. I have my Terminators over there. I think I'm going to pile in a little bit, keep the 2 guys on the objective, but I'm going to put all the attacks on the Sorcerer. Get the Demon Hammer out of the way. Very curious to see if that's going to do well. Oof. That's a wound and a mortal wound. So 1 save. Oh, you pass it.
Save 4-up invulnerable.
I can combine the halberd and the sword together. They all hit. And 3 saves and another mortal wound. And then that is 3 more damage because of the mortal wound. So he's got 1 wound left. Okay. That is all she wrote. It's a big clump over there, but that's still my objective over there, I suppose. And I still have that one. I can't fill more. I don't have a whole lot left, but I mean, neither does Kenny. Losing Drago, that's big. That sucks. That sucks. But we're going to try and make do with what we got. So you got 5 points for killing a character in the psychic phase. And then you're engaged on all fronts. You are in 3 table quarters, so you get 2 points for that as well. Not quite getting the psychic action. So my turn 4 for the Grey Knights. A command point, and I only get 5 victory points for the objective because I only hold 2 of them. On the movement, Mr. Drago's dead, so I don't have to worry about him. We are going to do... Tough to say, tough to say. I think we're keeping you there. These guys, I almost want to... Actually, I might just... We're going to fall that guy back from combat, just onto the objective. Yeah, we'll put him towards the building, if I can get him in the building there, onto the cover there. We're going to have them move onto the objective, into the building. So they're down there, they're going to be shooting at that shaman. I'm going to try to shoot at the shaman. Then I think we're going to keep those Terminators in combat, even though it's not in my best interest. And we're going to make do with what we got here. We got this Rhino too, I guess. Are we in 3 table quarters? Yeah, we'll get 2 points. We'll get 2 points. We're just going to run over here. Ooh, we'll be there. All right, we're going to go into the psychic phase now, where we're going to start with smite from those Terminators. I kind of want to do Hammer Hand, but I just want to get rid of that Psyker. We're going to attempt... I almost want to do psychic channeling for them, just to get this a little more likely to go off. What do I need that command point for? Cybolt ammo? +1 AP. What's the armor save on that guy? Probably not great. I think we're going to psychic channel here on these Terminators. I'm going to see if it doesn't have to be a character. Maybe it's just a Psyker. Yeah, it's just for Grey Knight Psyker. So we're going to channel... Ugh, not great, but I'll take the 8.
Well, I'll deny with the guy you're trying to kill.
Yeah, that's fair. No, not quite.
Darn.
And he is dead. He takes the mortal wound and dies. That's another character kill for Assassinate. I'm going to go ahead and smite with that. Strike Squad,
You
Justica.
can't. You fell back.
Oh, you're right. I forgot about that. They were going to smite. I'll just keep the 4 on that. They fail. That is okay. And then they might not even be in range. I think they might have, though, but That's their smite, they fail. We're gonna go on to shooting, where we're gonna put all of their shots into that guy there. We'll do the side cannon, a couple hits, because they moved, a couple wounds at -1, we have an invuln, and he is dead. 4 damage, boom, boom. It's another character kill. And then, that's just it. We have this fight over here. You get to fight first, so with the Helldrake.
Oh, yeah.
All right, here we go. 3s. Can't do anything to this guy. We got a miss. Maybe this is it here. Maybe this is my
3s
chance.
to wound.
My opportunity. Oof. And I will pass. Oh, I lose another Terminator. I guess, yeah, sword guy's fine. Boop, so I just have 2 of them left. Just got the one guy on the objective still. We're gonna fight with the hammer, because the hammer is the coolest. I want to do that. I was really hoping the hammer hand here, but, yeah, well, hammer's on 4s. Aha! 3s to wound. Oh, 2 of them at 5-ups. There's only 3 damage. And then we got the sword, or the halberd. I think it's the halberd. Oh, he misses that. That sucks. All right, well, he tried. All right, that Helldrake is unstoppable, man. That's my turn. We're done. I have no morale to do, and I am in 3 of the table quarters because of the Rhino. So I get 2 points for engaging all fronts.
And you killed 2 characters.
And I got 6 victory points for that. So turn 5 for the Thousand Suns. They have their 1 command point now, and then they're on 2 objectives, not more than me. It's only 5 victory points for them. We both barely have anything left, except that Helldrake's unstoppable. Flying high, he's getting out of here.
He's flying, so that way I don't have to worry about the falling back thing.
Yeah, boom, boom, moving over there.
We're 20 inches should be like here.
Yeah, like that's perfectly fine. Boom. You just turn him. Yeah, well, I don't need to turn him if you don't want to. Boom, he's gonna fly, land over there. As he flies over them, we're gonna vector strike them.
I am gonna vector. This is the only
point.
time I get to use it.
And then that's his wound there. He's gonna go back up to 10. As he lifts off the ground, he might try and talon one of them.
He does.
And it's D3, I assume.
Yep.
2 more wounds. The Aegis. Oh, we take 2. We got 1 wound left on. Well, we're gonna take the wounds on the Justicar because I want to keep the guy on the objective. Actually, no, I go last in this battle round. So actually, I'll put it on the cannon. Yeah. He's got 1 wound left. Exalted Sorcerer.
He's just gonna go here.
Hello.
But not past 6 because that'd be cheating.
Is this 6 wounds left?
He's got 4.
4.
Gonna touch this terrain.
Yep, we're gonna go tow the train with a couple of models. Boom. Moving forward with them so they can get shots on the Terminators as well. Now we're in the psychic phase. Start out with a smite from those rubrics.
They're gonna smite so good. They
get?
got a 6.
A 6?
Would you like to deny?
I only have 1 deny over there.
Ooh.
No, by all means, you can go for it.
Oh man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I'm totally adding an extra D3 mortal wounds to
Absolutely.
this.
All right, so it's 2 D3 mortal wounds.
Oh,
That's
4.
Aegis. We take 3. 1 wound left on that Rhino. They're done. We have. I assume they don't. What power do they have?
They're the ones with the 6-inch increased range on bolters.
Okay.
Oh, they could have just stayed still. That's funny.
You could risk it if you wanted to get
No, I
the
don't
malicious
care.
volleys. Okay, that's fine. They're over there then. And then this Exalted Sorcerer's got a couple powers you can throw out. Doom Bolt!
Doom Bolt, 2 dice.
+1 to this. You get a 9.
9.
I'll try and stop it. I don't. I also roll a 9. Oof.
That's 3 mortal wounds.
Aegis, only 1. I'm losing the guy in the back. That's right, because it's turn 5. I'm like, why would I put it on him? I just move on my turn and get the points at the end. That's right, that's right. If he's alive, that is. Okay, well, he's got 1 more power.
You know what that power is?
Smite!
3d6 smite.
You got it.
That's a 9.
Nothing in range to stop it. Oh, gross. Aegis, come on. He's dead.
Ooh.
You got him. Well, that's huge. That's real big. Man, that was huge. All right, shooting with the Helldrake.
2d3 automatic hits. That's 4. I don't have a. I'll just reroll a fail.
Reroll a fail. They all wound. Just reroll another one.
Yeah,
4.
4.
-2, so in the end it's -1. We are going to die. You got him. He's dead. Boop. There. That leaves me with just this unit. That there is probably. I just passed my turn. I could try to go kill that thing, I guess. You know what? We're gonna go ahead and shoot that too.
I got 4 Inferno Bolters.
I don't think it gains. Oh, sure. Go ahead and kill it. Kill him for the sake. You know what? You got it. He's dead.
Hey!
Oh, you murdered him. Look at you go.
That's good. I was.
All right, now these guys, it's my turn. Turn 5 is nice and quick. I'm going to try and kill that Helldrake. Okay, so it's easy. It's a 10-inch charge when they bust through there. I'm going to move out. I'm going to cast Hammerhand. We got it. And then we are going to shoot our guns. We don't have a side cannon there yet anymore. We do have a side cannon there.
You do have a
That's
side cannon.
I shot it earlier. Got the side cannon on 4s and strength 7.
So 4s.
Yeah, it used to be T7. And then we have Storm Bolters. Well, Storm Bolters. Hitting on 3s. Ooh. Ooh. And 1 wound. That's it. 3-up save. You are okay. And then I have a 10-inch charge, which is rerollable. Nope, we fail. All right. That was my command point reroll. So that is it there. I don't gain any further points. So Kenny and I are going to jump into a post game that's all 5 turns done. I unfortunately lost the last couple models I had. And I think that actually might swing the game in Kenny's favor. It's a tight game no matter what. I was in the lead, but those last couple kills might have sealed the deal. Thanks for checking out that battle report, everyone. Hopefully you enjoyed it. It was pretty intense.
Oh yeah, it was.
Now don't forget that Kenny and I go over our first impressions of the Grey Knights and the Thousand Suns, how we like their changes, how we think they're going to play in the future, and just general cool factors about both armies. If you want to check this out, all you have to do is click on the link down below and get yourself a 7-day free trial. There's going to be a Thousand Sun video, there's going to be a Grey Knight video. Go to either one, go to both. That's up to you. Appreciate the support. Thanks again for watching. Happy wargaming. All right, looking over the scores, calculating it all, very tight game. I think we got, what, 10-5-5 for our primaries?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you missed it the one turn, and I missed it the last turn. So we tied on that. We only got like 20-ish points on that. And then you got 28 on your second. I got 28 on my second. You got 30 on your second. You said last turn. So your last turn, the killing 2 models, gave you the win by 2 points.
It did. 100%.
Otherwise, I would have won by about 10 to 12, I believe. So yeah, that was huge. Heck, even just that. If I just made one Aegis, or if I just didn't die to that, that guy killing him's not actually that far fetched. These guys making them making or failing the charge, no big deal there. Not that big of a deal. It just came down to the nitty gritty. Also, Drago dying over here was a big factor because he could have just stood on this objective as well and got me more engaged on all fronts. So it came down to a few clutch rolls. Then, like obviously the whole game builds up to it, right?
Yeah.
But then the end of it really, those like tiny little no command points, no rerolls, just dice, really got in there. Drago falling over really sucked, and then losing the 12 mortal wounds really sucked too. But hey, the Thousand Suns persevered. I thought I had it too. I thought like no problem. Obviously it was close. I thought it was going to be a win, but I'm surprised at the outcome.
I'm not.
Ouch.
No, I'm 100% surprised. Are you kidding me? I thought I lost on like the bottom of turn 2.
Well, that's what I figured
Yeah.
too. The way the Grey Knights had it all set up, it was like
You can tell because I started getting aggressive with the characters.
Right. Well, you were put into a place of desperation, and it worked. That was amazing that it worked. Like typically, well, it's one of those like you have to do it. You have no choice but to do it.
Yeah.
But typically, when you're in that position, it's like, ah, crap, I lost, but I gotta try, right? You gotta try, and it worked. They move forward. That's a questionable charge. Boom, got him down, killed him. Over there, like that's charging the character in, kind of whiffed, and he ended up dying because of it. But then you had the backup sorcerer cover that, and then the Helldrake, I just couldn't get him. He had plot armor, 100%. Drago, like how much? Like Drago going in, 7 attacks, just murdered, no save at all. It's just 3. Every 6 is a mortal wound. He dodged it. But that's because I put there was more value in this charge being re-rolled, so I don't think I made the wrong call there. I just would have liked if he didn't fail his 6-inch charge. So that sucked too. But them coming over here got me engaged on fronts for a couple turns, and then also put another unit on the objective, whereas Drago didn't need to be on the objective so badly over here. But killing that Helldrake, he was the best one to do it. So maybe I should have re-rolled. I don't know. It's tough to say. Oh, no, sorry. The other reason I re-rolled them is because if I didn't, I would have got charged by that stupid Scarab Occult squad, and then they would have got murdered instead. And shot, charged, fought, killed.
No vulnerable save. The whole 9.
Exactly, yeah, because they had the Death Axe equivalent. So I don't regret my choice there. I just wish Drago made his charge. Couldn't have asked for a better game. It was like super tight.
Yeah, it's crazy. It was 48-50.
Yeah, it was, love it. Our scores sucked, by the way. Those are real bad scores. Like if you compare that to technically 10 more on each side, so 60-58.
We both would have done much better against different armies.
There's that, and the fact that domination is typically a lower scoring game as well, just because it is so easy to deny your opponent primary. It's like you just get 5 every turn. You're lucky if you get 10 almost. At 15, you're just dominating your opponent. You're just walking.
You've already won the game. When
Exactly.
You get 15.
In a lot of cases, you're just walking all over your opponent. At least in my experience, it might not always be true.
It's probably mostly true.
That's it for this game. We're going to go ahead and tidy up. We got a little bit more work to do today, and leave some feedback down below. If you forgot any rules, please say something down below. And expect to see more Thousands on the Grey Knights without a doubt, because, well, I think they're just both in a very fun place to play right now.
They are.
Good or bad. I think they're both incredibly fun to play. You never count a Grey Knight out, and then the pure hitting power of the Thousand Suns in the Psychic phase. Very astonishing. Very, very interesting to see. Thanks again for watching, everyone, and happy wargaming.
Happy wargaming.